Welcome to Viking Stadium for tonight's contest between the Rams of Mineral Ridge and your Waterloo Viking. Ladies and gentlemen, YSN, the Mahoning Valley Athletic Conference, the Board of Education, Superintendent, Principal, and Athletic Department of Waterloo High School extends to each of you a cordial welcome. We are pleased that you are here tonight. Waterloo and Mineral Ridge High School are members of the Mahoning Valley Athletic Association and abide by high standards of conduct, competition, and relations with member schools. The athletes in this game are friendly rivals. While play may be fierce, all in attendance tonight are reminded that this is a game between youngsters and that sporting behavior is expected by all. The officials assigned to this game have been selected and assigned according to the procedures adopted by the Mahoning Valley Athletic Conference and the OHSAA. The officials for tonight's contest are Terry Wentworth, Brian Shade, Raymond Saliard, Patrick Brown, and Dan Hurton. Their experience and integrity qualify them for the important part of this friendly interscholastic contest, and please remember to respect the game. The Mahoning Valley Athletic Conference is proud to recognize YSN as the official sponsor of the MVAC. Without the commitment of YSN, the MVAC and its member schools, coaches, and student athletes would not have the support that may enable them to achieve great things. On behalf of Waterloo High School and Mineral Ridge High School, we extend our heartfelt thanks to YSN, the official sponsor of the Mahoning Valley Athletic Conference.
Mineral Ridge Rams game of the week tonight. The Ridge Rams will be taking on the Waterloo Vikings. Welcome into the home stance here at Viking Stadium. It's Matt Lipsack here to bring you the play-by-play action on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting, joined by my broadcast partner, Matt.
Just a reminder that the Waterloo Youth Wrestling is set up on the west end of the stadium. Don't forget to stop.
Very impressive victory against the Jackson Milton Blue Jays last week. Something that you and I did not see coming from 20 miles
They're
away.
taking sign-ups for youth wrestling, and they have the official flag dedication apparel for sale.
Ridge did to Jackson Milton last week.
Oh yeah, they really opened a can of butt whoop on the Jackson Milton Blue Jays. Just like you said, you know, we expected it to be a much closer matchup, but the Rams had something else to say about that game last week. They were ready for it. They were ready for the Blue Jays, and once they opened up on them, they never looked back.
I believe it was 3 first-half interceptions for the Ridge Ram defense, and Jacob Russell got to 100 yards, a couple of touchdowns, long touchdown pass for Landon Bingham. I think John Rossi had 113 receiving yards on just 2 catches last week for the Mineral Ridge Rams offense. We go ahead and set aside for a timeout when we come back. Getting ready for the opening kickoff here for Viking Stadium. You're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams game of the week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. Back here at Vikings Stadium, getting ready for the national anthem and kickoff as the Viking marching band has joined us here in the stadium. Waterloo did win the toss, and they are going to defer, and they will kick the ball off as Mineral Ridge opted to receive. Let's take another look at last week's game between Mineral Ridge and Jackson Milton. Really just a dominating performance all over the place for the Ridge Rams. An 18-8 edge in first downs, 374 to 197 edge in yardage. Matt, oddly enough, Jackson Milton ended up winning the time of possession as they really went with the ball control. They really hit hard on the ground game there in the first half, but just as the game went on, it got more and more out of reach for the Blue Jays, and we just found that they weren't able to throw the ball, push it down the field at all, really.
No, they weren't. They just, like we said before, they were completely ready for everything that the Blue Jays threw at them. I don't think if they would have had 3 weeks to prepare for the Rams last week that they would have been able to handle what they did to them. Um, it's a good time at this point of the season for Mineral Ridge to start clicking.
Good
on
evening,
all
everyone, and
cylinders,
welcome
if
to the
you will.
Waterloo Viking Stadium. Please welcome the Waterloo
They started
Viking marching
entering
machines
conference
under the
play.
direction of Miss
What
Gabriella
a way to
Mediati
open it up
as they
with
play
them.
our fight song,
They
Victors.
have a big game tonight with Waterloo. Both of them 2-2. They're definitely not going to roll over for them. They're going to be ready for this game. You know that they scouted it. They got those films. They are not going to look past the Rams tonight.
Waterloo and Mineral Ridge both coming into this one at 2-2. Actually, the Vikings, they went through the first 2 weeks without giving up a single point. They downed Akron Springfield 28-0, then down to Latonia 24-0, and then lost to David Anderson 20-6. And Springfield, the Tigers jumped all over the Vikings last week to the tune of 49-6. Waterloo also looking to try to bounce back from a couple of what I'm sure they probably feel are subpar performances.
Yeah, obviously they did not want to open up with a couple losses or over the last 4 games to have 2 losses. They don't want to be 50%. Being at this point of the season, guys or team are trying to figure out who they are, where their strengths lay. On their side of things, hopefully for the Vikings, they maybe figured that out with those 2 losses. We always talk about sometimes a loss can teach you more than a good win. You figure out where your weaknesses lie. You try and correct those mistakes that you made in those 2 losses. There's only one way to figure it out, and that's with them strapping it up and starting to play.
And there were certainly a lot of lessons to be learned from those games against Pymatuning Valley and then the following week at Orange. And I think maybe the big takeaway from the Orange game was take care of the football.
Yeah.
We did not see the ball end up on the ground last week at Jackson Milton. We did not see the ball end up in the hands of somebody in a Blue Jays jersey through the air last week for the Mineral Ridge Rams. So, Matt, going back to the Orange game, we're not even going to talk about St. Thomas Aquinas. We can pretend like that game never even happened because, again, it's a different class of athlete. But, 5 turnovers, you're never going to win a football game.
No. You get in a situation with a team that might be better than you or not even as good as you are, and you turn the ball over once or twice, and you're in a situation where you have cut in half the situation where you'd like to be. Turning the ball over is very.
Everyone please rise and welcome our 8th grade band as they join the marching machine, bringing our numbers up to 63 to play the alma mater.
All right, we are going to turn it over to Waterloo Baking for the water and
Please stay standing and remove your hats for the playing of the national anthem. Thank you and enjoy the game.
National anthem brought to you by the Waterloo Marching Band. Welcome back into the home side stands in Vikings Stadium, ladies and gentlemen. Matt Lipzak and Matt Emsch here with you on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. We're going to step aside for a timeout. When we come back, opening kickoff between the Vikings and Rams. You're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week. Sorry about that. Back here at Vikings Stadium, waiting for the Waterloo Vikings to go. Matt, weird not to see the home team on the field for that.
Yeah, it is very strange not to see. I don't know if that's something regular for them to do, or maybe they, because wanted them to have things before the game to give them a little extra sauce.
So I was talking to the PA announcer before the game, and he told me that starting running back Eric May is on the sidelines here today. Saw him out wearing a cowboy hat during warm-ups, and usually a cowboy hat instead of a football helmet. Now, that's a pretty good indicator you're not going to be in the ball game tonight.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how much that affects them. Definitely don't want to have a person that one of their best players standing beside.
Also along the, who's here, who's not here, from the corner back in uniform today, was not even in the stadium last week at Jacksonville Stadium here and did an admirable job filling in for the Wednesday duties.
Yeah, it'll be good to have him, especially that position. I mean, that can make or break the entire.
Back deep to receive from Mineral Ridge, number 5, Jonathan Rossi. And number 9, Brady Balestrino.
Landon McLean, who is also the quarterback for this Viking squad, gonna put the boot to the ball and get ready to get us underway.
Set to kick for Waterloo, number 12,
John
Landon
Rossi
McLean.
and Brady Balestrino. McLean, arm in the air. And he'll fielded in by Stauffer at the 27. Brings it ahead to the 34, and check that was actually Thomas Kononowski.
Number 21, Thomas Kononowski. Second by number 15, Dalton Graybaugh.
So Kononowski brings it up to the 34, about a 10-yard return there for Thomas. And the Ridge Rams will put it in play first and 10. We'll see who's leading the offense out onto the field. We've been seeing a lot of Landon Bingham at quarterback.
Mineral Ridge starts on
Yeah,
the
he has
35
actually
yard
been
line.
very impressive. Last week, we were both blown away by how well he played. He fills out that uniform greatly, but he played as good as he looked.
It's going to be Shingledecker handling it to Russell. Big hole up the middle at the 50, 45, 40, 35, and falls forward to the 34 on a huge gain.
Jacob Russell.
Yeah, definitely not the guy that you want to see coming at you. Thunder and lightning this year. He still has that Thunder moniker. Big boy coming your way. That's not what I want to see.
32-yard gain. Shingledecker quickly over to Balestrino on a little bubble screen. Brady looking for room, doesn't find any, gets swallowed up by about 5 different Vikings.
Caught by number 9, Brady Balestrino.
BB9 had a really good game last week. They're going to need him to have another one this week.
Auburn call it no gain on the play. 2nd and 10 from the 34-yard line. Shingledecker in the shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Trips right side, car to the left is Russell. Gilly comes in motion. They fake the handoff to him. They give it to Russell. And he only got back to the line of scrimmage.
Luke Thomas, the senior linebacker, had a really good tackle that play. He filled
No gain
nicely.
in the play brings up 3rd down and 10.
So after 32 yards on the first offensive play of the game, Rams go nowhere on 2 plays. 3rd and 10. Shotgun 4 wide, twins to each side, sidecar left, and a penalty flag. Sideline warning on the Ridge Rams.
Flag on the play, sideline warning, Mineral Ridge.
So no actual yardage will come off there, and we'll just, have to keep an eye on that. Next one will be 15 yards. Shingledecker checks at the sideline. Shingledecker back to pass, looking right, throwing right. Caught by Balestrino, contacted immediately. I think he only got 5 yards, Matt.
Tell you what, he's lucky he caught that pass at all. Defensively, that backfield did a great job covering.
So it'll be 4th and 5. We're right at the edge of Luke Porter's field goal range. I saw Steven Gutierrez make a 40-yard field goal during warm-ups, and 4th and 5, they're going to go for it. Shotgun 4 wide, and they're going to hand it off to Russell. He's got a hole. He's up the middle. 15.
Number 4,
Falls
Jacob
down
Russell.
to the waiting to see where they stop walking forward. Looks like he got to about the 13. He got 16 yards on 4th and 5. It'll be 1st down for the Rams.
Yeah, definitely the guy you want to put the ball in his hands in a 4th and short.
Mineral Ridge.
And actually, it looks like they're going to put the ball down at the 12, so call it a 17-yard gain for Russell, who has 3 carries and 49 yards already. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left. They're going to hand it off to Dunlap. He'll get some hard yards, but it looks like there's a holding flag coming.
Number 11, Christian Dunlap.
Definitely threw that one down quickly.
Going to wipe out what was, I think, about a 5-yard gain for Dunlap.
Holding, Mineral Ridge.
So holding is the call. They'll walk it back to the 22. It'll be 1st and 20 for the Rams. No huddle for Ridge, right to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left, sidecar to left is Dunlap. David Baker, lone split out to the right, but it's going to go to the left into the hands of Rozzi. Straight ahead on a little wide receiver bubble screen. Nice blocking out there by Balestrino.
Jonathan Rozzi.
And looks like they get most of the penalty yardage back to the 15. So we'll call it a gain of 7, 2nd and 13.
Ball down to the Waterloo 15-yard line. 2nd down, 12.
Oh. And whistles. Sideline warning on Waterloo.
Sideline warning, Waterloo.
Well, it's only fair, Matt. You got to throw it on both sides.
Did the coach get in the way of the side judge? I mean, they're down outside of the coaching box, Matt. I just wonder what exactly it was is we're going to hand it off to Balestrino on the end around. He's looking for the corner, gets the line of scrimmage, gets down inside the 10.
Brady Balestrino. Tackle by number 2, Jeffrey
And
Hahn.
looks like they put it down at about the 7.
Flag on the play.
But a flag on the play.
Luke Thomas, number 22, they're lucky he came up and filled on the tackle, or else that could have been really damaging with some points.
Looking for our official. Waiting to see what the indicator is going to be. David Baker talking things over with the officiating crew for some reason.
Hey, stay cool with the refs. That's all that matters.
Illegal block, Mineral Ridge.
Illegal block is apparently the call on David Baker.
Definitely not what you want to have. These situations have started to
Ball on the
become
Waterloo 25-yard
regular
line.
for the Rams this season. You do not want that situation as you go further in the season.
2nd and 23, and I don't know if the ref had blown the ball ready for play yet.
Okay.
I mean, the umpire was in position. Shingledecker was ready to go, that's for sure. All right, now the ref will wind the clock. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left. Lone split out to the right is Baker. Sidecar to the right is Dunlap. Shingledecker back to pass. Looking left on the wheel, corner of the end zone, jump ball, Rossi, incomplete.
Wow, he almost had it too if it wasn't for, I think it was number 1, Keyshawn Anderson. That would have been a touchdown.
Broken up by number 1, Keyshawn Anderson.
And it was indeed Keyshawn Anderson. So 3rd and 23, ball at the 25. Rams can get a first down at the 2. Russell back in the game. Shotgun, trips left, sidecar left. Back to pass. They throw the little bubble to Rossi, but Shingledecker pump faked his own wide receiver.
Yeah, he did.
Fourth down.
Definitely a little too quick on him. I'm not quite sure that was the right call, but you got to try and get a first down somehow.
Well, I think they were trying to do what they did week 1 against PV and, get Rossi on that little in cut and then just get downfield blocking. Here it is 4th and 23. Shingledecker back to pass. Looking deep, looking for the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Yeah, you saw that one coming.
Shingledecker's pass
And you got Jonathan Rossi. He had to turn into a defensive back on that
number
play.
29, Matthew Ralston.
Matt Ralston with the interception. And, Matt, actually it's a bad trade-off for the Vikings because they actually lose 5 yards on the play.
Yeah.
On the touchback, the ball would have been at the 25. Instead, now it's at the 20.
Right. Well, the good thing for the defense, the way that they've been playing the last couple weeks, is they got them pinned against the goal line now.
All right, why is Waterloo's offense setting up like they're going to get the ball at the 2-yard line? Like the coach is asking, isn't that a touchback? And I'm right there with him.
Well, we've seen quite a few questionable referee calls the last few weeks.
Although you and I did get an education that pass interference is not an automatic first down in Ohio high school football.
Right, this year. You can hear a pin drop in the stands right now.
I think everybody is as equally confused as we are. So, yeah, they're putting the ball down at the 2.
Okay. I would love to be a fly on the chest of that ref and the coach.
All right, Waterloo going to get going in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers, trips right, sidecar to the left. They'll bring a man in motion, but they're going to hand it up the middle, and some nice contact there.
Luke Thomas.
As Luke Thomas hit almost immediately.
Tackle by number 4, Jacob.
Yeah, that was Jacob Russell throwing a nice hit defensively. He can not only run the ball like a bowling ball, he can also hit like one.
Looks like Thomas got about a gain of 3. So 2nd and 7 for the Vikes. Shotgun, they're going to bring a man in motion, and they're going to give it to him on that jet. Breaks a tackle, gets out near the 10.
Kate Thomas.
Cade Thomas on the run.
Tackle by number 2, David
I
Baker.
think that was David Baker on the tackle there for the Rams.
And it looks like he got it out to the 10. We'll call it 3rd and 2.
Definitely don't want to let them chip away here and get a first down when you had their backs
Ball out to
against
the
the wall.
10-yard line, 3rd down and 1.
7 minutes left in the first. We're scoreless. First possession for Waterloo as they attack from right to left here in the first quarter. Shotgun 4 wide receivers, trips left side, car to the right from McLean. They'll bring the man in motion again. They hand it off. Russell fills the hole immediately. He got just across the 10. Matt, I think it might be 4th down.
It's going to be close.
Grab number 24, Brady Hakes.
Brady Hakes on the carry. And they're going to bring the chains out.
Have a couple score updates for you. In the first quarter, South Range up 6-0 on Struthers, and then Poland up 7-0 on Hubbard in the first.
So 6:43 left in this opening quarter. And if I say period, it's because I've been calling hockey for the last 3 days.
That's okay. Go Phantoms.
Looks like it is a first down for the Vikings. So Vikings able to get it off the shadow of their own goalpost. McLean gets the play off the sideline, brings it into the huddle.
Ursuline up 8-0 on Warren Harding.
Vikes break the huddle. Shotgun. 4 wide receivers. Trips left. McLean low snap. Able to get it off. Quick little pass out to the side that is complete. Over to Gage Hawley.
Nice hit by Owen Shingledecker.
16, Gage Hawley.
Looks like a gain of about 3 on the play.
Owen Shingledecker and number 22, Blake Pasista.
Owen has been playing much better defensively as the weeks have gone by.
Actually, it looks like they're not going to give Hawley the 15. They'll put it down to 14.
The play brings up 2nd down and 8.
So 2nd and 8 for the Vikings. Shotgun. 4 wide receivers, tight end left, empty backfield for McLean. He's going to take it and he's going to look to run. Off left tackle. McLean with some room to work. He gets out near the 30-yard line. Big gain for the Vikings of about 15 yards and a first down.
If not for Jonathan Rossi, there would have been a lot more yards coming off there.
Ball out to the Waterloo 30-yard line. First down, Vikings.
Actually, they do give McLean the 30. .525 left in the first quarter. We're scoreless. First possession of the game for the Vikings. Shotgun. 3 wide receivers, tight end right, sidecar to the left. McLean looking right, throwing right, passes out of the reach of Anderson, incomplete.
Good coverage by Brady Balestrino, BB9.
By number 9, Brady Balestrino.
Struthers now up 7-6 on South Range in the first quarter.
That would be a development.
Struthers is really strong this season, undefeated as of right now.
Of course, South Range, they've had a good program for the last few years.
Oh, yeah, just a couple.
Just a couple. 5:09 left in the first. 2nd and 10, ball at the 30 for the Vikings. Shotgun, 3 wide receivers, tight end left, sidecar left. And McLean's going to keep it. Big hole off left guard. And he'll get across the 35 out to about the 36, maybe the 37. Did I see a flag,
Oh,
Matt?
yes, sir, you did.
In the area of a hold. And holding on Waterloo is the indicator.
Definitely what the Rams wanted to see right now.
So we'll mark it back 10 yards, and it will be 2nd and 20 for the Vikes. Ball at their own 20-yard line.
So let everybody know real quick, Waterloo in maroon on
Ball to move back
maroon
to
with
the
white
Waterloo
helmets.
20-yard line.
The Rams with
Second
their
down,
white
20.
jerseys, black pants, and their traditional black helmet with the orange horn.
I like the Waterloo jerseys. The white off the maroon is very easy to
Texas
read.
A&M too.
Very, very easy to read from a
Yeah, for
broadcasting
us.
perspective. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side, sidecar to the right for McLean. He's going to fake it and throw it to the right over the head of Anderson.
Right
Incomplete.
pass
Again,
intended for
nice
the one, Keyshawn
defense by
Anderson.
Brady Balestrino following Keyshawn Anderson around the field right now.
Yeah, BB9 has been coming into his own over the last few
Completion brings up
weeks,
third down.
definitely progressively getting better.
So 3rd and 20. As McLean now 1 for 3 passing for 2 yards. Vikings break the huddle. Luke Thomas is the sidecar to the left. Anderson sidecar to the right. 3 wide receivers, twins to the right. 4 Waterloo. Low snap, McLean able to handle it. He's rolling out. He's under pressure, being chased down, and he'll get the pass away. It's going to fall incomplete. This might be intentional grounding.
Complete flag on the play.
Although, I mean, the ball got past the line of scrimmage. He was out of the pocket. Did I see roughing the passer?
Really?
Initial call is intentional grounding Waterloo.
I could have swore he pointed at. I mean, the ball got past the line of scrimmage and he was
Foul,
out of the pocket.
Mineral Ridge. My apologies.
Yeah, I was going to say. If you're listening to the speaker, I don't see that as roughing the passer, Matt.
Yeah, I agree with you, Matt.
I mean, he was being contacted as he threw the ball. Nobody else hit him.
Definitely a good defensive matchup thus far in this game.
The crew's talking it over.
Taking their time.
And they're walking the penalty off. Matt, I am speechless on that one.
I've learned not to question after this being the 5th game.
So roughing the passer called on Ridge. They'll take it out to the 35 and it'll be a first down.
That was a huge penalty for the Vikings.
Ball out to the 35-yard line.
Although,
3rd down and 5.
Matt, we're still learning. We heard last week that roughing penalties were automatic first down. It's 3rd and 5 by the down marker. What is Ohio High School doing with penalties?
I think they don't know.
McLean back to pass over the middle as a man. It's caught. Hauling it is Cade Thomas. It's a foot race. He's at the 20. Hauled down at the 15.
If not for Jack Gilly, that would have definitely been 6 for the Vikings.
That is nice catch and run for Cade Thomas.
50 yards. Ball down to the Mineral Ridge 15-yard line. First down, Waterloo.
So 50-yard pass play on the best play of the night for either side so far. McLean in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers, tight end left. Coming in motion is Anderson. They'll hand it to him on the jet. Moore whiffed onto the tackle. Anderson at the 10, the 5. I thought he stepped out. He did.
There was a close holding that the refs missed there on the left side of the line.
So Anderson on the jet sweep takes it down to the 1, 1st and goal.
But unless the refs see it, it doesn't matter.
Ball at the 1-yard line. First down, goal to go.
1st and goal for the Vikings. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Trips right, sidecar to the left is Hakes. Coming in motion is Thomas, but they're going to give it to Hakes up the middle. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Waterloo.
That was a great job by the right guard and center for the Vikings. They opened that up.
And Matt, when your quarterback is also your place kicker, why not just go for 2?
True.
So McLean getting the play call from the sideline. Vikings break the huddle in the shotgun. 5 wide receivers, empty backfield, coming in motion. Cade Thomas, they're going to fake it. McLean going to keep it. Russell got him by the ankle. Waiting for some kind of indicator. He's short. No good. So with 3:43 left in the first, your score, Waterloo 6. And Mineral Ridge, nothing going to step aside. Back in 30 seconds here on the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Full Res Films is your go-to source for professional video production in Cleveland, Akron, and Youngstown. Call us at 216-201-9649. We specialize in promotional videos, television commercials, corporate training videos, music videos, live streamed events, drone video, and more. Call us today at 216-201-9649 or go to www.fullresfilms.com and book your free consultation.
A 10-play, 98-yard drive that ends in a 1-yard touchdown run for Brady Hakes. The 2-point conversion was no good. 3:43 left in the first, and Waterloo leads 6-0. And man, obviously 2 big plays on that drive. The roughing the passer call that you and I could not figure out, and then 1 play later, a 50-yard pass play to Cade Thomas that got Waterloo from their own 35 down to the 15.
Yeah, those penalties definitely were the catalyst for the Vikings to move ahead. They ran a lot of time off of the clock as well.
Yeah, probably took the better part of 4 minutes off the clock, as you know, Mineral Ridge was possessing the ball a lot there on their opening possession as well. Took about 5 minutes off this first quarter clock as McLean kicks us back into action. We fielded by Rozzi at the 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and stepped out of bounds.
Nice block. Oh, there's a flag down now. They might have that against the Rams for holding. Looked like a clean one to me, but I'm not down on the field, so.
So illegal block called, but way downfield. So, you know, Rozzi steps out of bounds at about the 47, but I don't think that Ridge is going to be surrendering too much field position here as they put the ball down at the 50. So really only a 12-yard penalty, Matt. Sometimes those special teams penalties can get a lot worse.
Yeah, they can. And, you know, one thing I have noticed over the last few weeks is the great blocking that is starting to happen on special teams for the Rams.
So 1st and 10 for Mineral Ridge, ball at their own 40. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right side, car to the left is Russell. Split out wide to the left is Rozzi. Gilly comes in motion. They'll fake it to him. Give it to Russell. Little hesitation. Gets across the line of scrimmage. Shoves off a tackler and dives forward for a gain of 9.
Actually, Russell pushed BB9 out of his way. If you can't, go through him, push him out.
Almost feel bad for Balestrino there because he's probably given up about 50 pounds to Jacob Russell.
I don't think he minds as long as he gets more yardage out of it.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Sidecar to the right is Russell. He'll take the handoff again. Big hole up the middle. Falls forward for a gain of 5 down to the 46-yard line and a first down for Mineral Ridge.
I don't have a 52 for Waterloo.
Did not hear them read a name over the PA for us.
No, I don't think they did.
4 wide.
To Austin Hurst.
There you go.
There.
And Shingledecker on the high snap, going to keep it as a big hole to the 40, 35, breaks the tackle to the 30,
Nice.
still going to the 25-yard line. Nice run for Owen Shingledecker.
You know, again, talking about Owen Shingledecker, we talked about him being better on defense. He has really shown a huge amount of impressive footwork this season offensively as well, running the ball.
21-yard rush for Owen Shingledecker. 1st and 10, shotgun. 4 wide receivers, trips left. Sidecar to the right is Russell. They're going to fake it to him. Shingledecker going to keep it again. Going off the left side and hit immediately by Cade Thomas. Shingledecker maybe a gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9.
Now, I would give the ball back to Russell. You know, what we've seen over the last 5 games is as he starts to get into his own running the ball, you need to start giving the ball to other players or he's going to end up on the sidelines again.
2 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Mineral Ridge trails 6-0.
Ooh.
Balestrino just able to keep it on the jet handoff, runs into his own blockers, and then gets submarine underneath by,
That
I think,
was
Aiden
Matthew
Conrad.
Ralston, I think.
Oh, you are correct. 29, not 25 is what I saw. But they also announced Ralston here in-house as Balestrino gets down to the 20 on a 4-yard gain.
He's lucky he kept his hands on the ball. It was a little shaky there at the beginning.
It was not a great snap as here Ridge quickly back to the line. They're going to hand it off to Russell. Puts his head down, falls forward. He's close to the first down. In fact, they're going to give him the 15, and he will get that first down.
And number 52, I don't have his
Austin
name.
Hurst.
Okay, Austin Hurst. I'll have to mark there. You have a pen on you, Matt?
I do have a pen, actually. I brought one specifically for you.
Thank you.
15-yard line, 1st down, Mineral Ridge.
So they have a couple with slashes up there. There he is right there.
Oh, there he is. Okay, thank you.
All right, shotgun. 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Sidecar to the left is Russell. He'll take the handle off again. Going off right tackle. Russell dragging people down to the 5-yard line.
He pulled Austin Hurst for a little ride there, about 5 yards.
Actually, check that down to the 10. We're a little low on the angle here, so it's hard to figure out the yard lines as we go down the field.
Amazing night, though, temperature-wise.
Beautiful night.
Outside the 5-yard line.
So actually, they're going to say down to the 6, gain of 9. Hand off to Russell, up the middle. Pushing, no, Shingledecker faked out all of us. He's into the end zone for a touchdown, but there is a flag on the play.
Owen Shingledecker, flags on the play.
Illegal block or holding.
Mineral Ridge.
So the penalty bug seems to be back here.
Yep. And you just, you know, every time they seem to get down in scoring position this season, they just keep shooting themselves in the foot.
So, Matt, it's only 2nd and 11 instead of, 2nd and 20, which I guess is to the betterment there. So they're going to waiting for them to actually start walking backwards. There they go. They haven't moved the down marker yet. So they'll bring the ball back to the 16.
Ball at the Waterloo 16-yard line, 2nd down and 11.
As there are 48 seconds left in the opening quarter. Just the second possession of the game for Mineral Ridge, as a lot of ball control going on out there, Matty.
Yeah, it is. You see the clock has really dwindled down in this first quarter and hasn't been that many plays.
Coming in motion is Gilly on the jet. They're going to hand it off the middle to Russell. He was contacted immediately by Luke Thomas, able to get down back inside the 15-yard line. Maybe a gain of about, let's see, it looks like he got down to the 13. So gain of 3 on the play. It'll be 3rd and 8.
And right now you got to focus on getting that first down. That's all that matters right now.
Ridge can get a first down at the 5-yard line. Quickly back to the line of scrimmage. Russell trying to pick his way forward.
Close.
And he got to about the 7, maybe the 6. It'll be 4th and short.
Well, we know what Brian Shaner is going to do in this situation.
Just waiting to see where they put the down marker out on the far side, trying to help us out on this down and distance. And we will call it
And that's the end of the first quarter.
6, and just like that, end of the first quarter. We'll find out the fourth down decision here on the other side of the timeout. Waterloo 6 and Mineral Ridge nothing. You're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
One of a kind, Eastwood Mall.
Eastwood Mall is your go-to destination for football season fun. You'll find great stores and restaurants like Bass Pro Shop, Sports Obsession, Permati Brothers, JD Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, and so much more. Don't forget, Dave & Buster's will soon be open, bringing its own special brand of fun. Find out what's coming next by visiting the website, eastwoodmall.com.
One of a kind, Eastwood Mall.
Call Niles Family Dentistry and Niles Denture Clinic for all your general dentistry and denture needs. Located at 827 Robbins Avenue in Niles, we offer free consultations and bridges, crowns, cosmetic bonding, full mouth extractions, implants, partials, root canals, and whitening procedures. Our denture clinic and labs offer denture repairs and relines while you wait. Please call us today at 330-652-2676 and speak to our friendly staff to make your appointment. That's 330-652-2676. Go Rams!
Back at Viking Stadium here in Atwater, Matt Lipsack and Matt Emscher with you for the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. It is 4th and 2. Ball on the Waterloo 7-yard line. Rams lining up to go for it.
Put it over that big left side.
Shingledecker gonna keep it off the right side. He gets the first down. So he's down inside the 5.
Owen Shingledecker.
To about, Matt, he got really close to the goal line. They're marking down the 1.
Yeah, I thought maybe he might have got 6 out of it, but he's just shy.
So nice run for Owen Shingledecker. Came just short of a touchdown. Of course, he had a big 21-yard run earlier on this drive. Shotgun, 3 wide receivers, tight end left, handoff, Russell up the middle, touchdown.
There it is.
Jacob Russell cannot be stopped from 1 yard out. And Mineral Ridge able to tie it up with the extra point pending.
Great job by the left side of that line. You have number 68, Ryan Alishire, and also, I believe,
23, Stephen Gutierrez.
I think Chase Moore is on that side with him as well.
10th rushing touchdown of the season for Jacob Russell. Stephen Gutierrez to attempt the extra point. Kononowski to hold. Snap back, ball down, kick is up. Kick is good. With 11:40 left in the second quarter, your score, Mineral Ridge 7 and Waterloo 6. Going to step aside for 30 seconds. You're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
In the Valley, football is king, and the Mahoning Valley Federals are looking to build the 2024 roster with talent forged in this area to compete for a Tri-Point Football League championship. If you're 18 and older and looking to return to the gridiron, call General Manager John Galbraith at 330-540-1099 or visit the team on Facebook at Mahoning Valley Federals Developmental Football. The Mahoning Valley Federals, honoring the football tradition in the Valley.
11 plays, 60-yard drive that ended in a 1-yard touchdown run for Jacob Russell. Extra point from Stephen Gutierrez was good. With 11:40 left in the second, Mineral Ridge leads Waterloo 7-6.
Great job, great series for the Ridge Rams. They really needed to put some points on the board and in a hurry.
Waterloo, number 8, Cade Thomas, number 1, Keyshawn Anderson.
It will be Stephen Gutierrez to drive it deep for us.
That's a kick for Mineral Ridge, number 23, Stephen Gutierrez.
Gutierrez, just a sophomore. Saw some spot duty last season, and Gutierrez going to drive it high and a little short, fielded by Thomas at the 22-yard line. Makes a couple of men misses at the 40, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 20, 10, 5, touchdown.
Man, you don't reach out with your hands, Stephen Gutierrez. You got to jump out. You don't just whiff like that. That is all on him.
A 78-yard touchdown return.
I would be furious if I was Brian Shaner right now.
I don't think the film review will look kind on that one, Matt.
No. Sit in the back.
Vikings will go for 2. Trouble with sitting in the stands, Matt, is when you know, big plays happen, people stand up and block your view.
Yep. Not much time off the clock at all.
It took all of 12 seconds for Cade Thomas to run 72 yards. I get the feeling it'd take me probably double that, Matt, if not triple. They finally get the right kind of ball out there. They were trying to put the kicking ball down to go in action for the 2-point conversion.
Touchdown stands, sideline penalty on Waterloo, 5 yards.
Yeah, they warned you.
From the 7.
I don't think they mind. I hate not having time clocks.
It would be nice to have a play clock because there's just, we've got no idea how much is left here. Of course, it did take the refs a minute to decide what was actually going on here as they'll bring a man in motion. That was Thomas. McLean fumbles the snap and gets jumped on immediately.
And the extra point is no good. With 11,
making the tackle in the backfield was Justin Sedetic. With 11:28 left in the second. Waterloo 12, Mineral Ridge 7. Back in 30 seconds here on the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Do you feel there's more to reality than meets the eye? From Bigfoot and the paranormal to Atlantis and the Men in Black, there's so much we don't understand. Welcome to The In-Between, a YouTube channel for the strange and unexplained. I'm Carol Ann. Join me as we uncover evidence and tell the stories others won't. To find us, go to YouTube and search The In-Between Tales. The In-Between. Your adventure into the unknown starts here.
Lelena Flakes.
A 78-yard kickoff return for a touchdown by Cade Thomas. The 2-point conversion was no good. With 11:28 left in the second, Waterloo with the 12-7 lead.
We have some quick score updates. South Range now up 13-7 on Struthers in the second quarter. Salem 17, Beaver Local nothing, end of the first. And the last score we had, Hubbard nothing, Poland 7.
Landon McLean to put the boot to the ball and bring us back to action. McLean drives it high and short. This one might go out of bounds. No, Rossi's going to have to pick it up at the 12. Rossi brings it far side. Looking for a block. He's just going to fall forward.
Number 5, Jonathan Rossi.
Wow, we have a huge score update. Ursuline 21, Warren Harding nothing in the second quarter.
Irish doing their thing.
Go Irish.
Matt, is that at Stambaugh or is it at Mollenkopf?
That is at Mollenkopf.
Mineral Ridge starts on their own 16-yard line.
Which makes it even more impressive.
Not a very friendly place for visiting teams to go, Mollenkopf Stadium.
And
shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left, but the handoff goes to Russell. Up the middle, off left tackle. Made a move and got out near the 25-yard line.
And not the friendliest place for radio broadcasters either, getting up to the box.
A lot of stairs, Matt?
Oh, yeah, definitely the one I hate the most out of the Tri-County area.
You know, for as long as I've lived in the Youngstown area, I have only ever driven past Mollenkopf Stadium, never been inside. As here's a handoff to Jacob Russell again, off left tackle, huge hole, nobody there, as Russell puts his head down at the third level and gets out to about the 38-yard line on a gain of 14.
Fellow senior David Baker had a great block as well.
And Matt, where were the linebackers, Matt? They got lost.
Yeah, they got blocked as well. You had Alishire and Moore, both Moore brothers doing a great job.
Jacob Russell already 109 yards rushing on 12 carries, average of 9.1. As here Shingledecker fakes the handoff to Dunlap, puts his head down into the pile, pushes it forward across the 45, out to about the 46, maybe the 47-yard line.
Derek Rakic also doing a great job at center this year.
Nose of the ball is on the 47. We will call it
brings up 2nd down and 3.
second and, I don't know why they're saying 2nd and 3. Looks like about 2nd and 1 to me. Shingledecker, again the play action, off the right side, across the 50, 45, 40 in there, where he's ripped down.
Number 7, Owen Shingledecker.
To see if they're going to give him the 39 or if they're going to put it down at the 40.
Yeah, number 55, Dominic Haru on the tackle.
So it is Shingledecker on the gain of 14, down to the 39 at a first down.
Or Haroof, however you pronounce that. I apologize if I get it wrong.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left sidecar to the left is Dunlap. Shingledecker fakes the handoff, big hole off left guard, and he'll put his head down and push the pile forward to about the 34-yard line, gain of 5 for Shingledecker.
Austin Hurst on the tackle, along with Brady Hakes.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side for Ridge. Sidecar left is Russell. He'll take the handoff, look for a hole off the right side.
Carried by number 4, Jacob Russell.
And Russell will get down to about the 31. We'll call it 3rd and about 2.
Number 24, Brady Hakes on the tackle for the Vikings.
Down to the Waterloo 31-yard line. 3rd down and 1.
You heard 3rd and 1, but they've got to get it way closer to the 29. Do the Rams to get the first down. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right. Shingledecker going to keep it. Russell, lead blocker. Shingledecker has the first down.
Yeah, good job. Derek Rakic at center did a bang-up job blocking on that play.
Hakes with the tackle, but not before Shingledecker got down to the 27.
Waterloo 27-yard line, first down Rams.
For the first down, Shingledecker, 7 carries, 60 yards so far here this evening. 8:15 left in the second. Shingledecker on the jet handoff to Rozzi. Oh, big hit there at the line of scrimmage. But Rozzi bounced off it and kept going, and he'll step out of bounds.
Yeah, he took 2 shots. He stayed up. They went down, and he got some more yardage on the play. Great job by number 5 for the Rams.
Gain of 6 down to the 21. It'll be 2nd and 4.
You know, Jonathan Rozzi has been having a great season thus far running the ball.
I mean, really, John Rossi's just having a great season all around.
Yeah, he
High
is.
snap, Shingledecker gets it down to Russell. That kind of threw off the timing of the offensive line. Russell just able to get down to the 20.
Brady Hakes having a really good defensive series for the Vikings.
Austin Hurst brings up 3rd down along 3.
3rd down and, as you heard from the PA announcer, a long 3. Shotgun. 4 wide receivers, trips right. Russell almost fell forward as he almost lost his balance there in the backfield, Matt. That would have been a false start on Ridge. Shingledecker checks the wristband. Russell will now motion sidecar left. And timeout. Mineral Ridge. We'll take it with them. Back in 30 seconds here on the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
In the Valley, football is king, and the Mahoning Valley Federals are looking to build the 2024 roster with talent forged in this area to compete for a Tri-Point Football League championship. If you're 18 and older and looking to return to the gridiron, call General Manager John Galbraith at 330-540-1099 or visit the team on Facebook at Mahoning Valley Federals Developmental Football. The Mahoning Valley Federals, honoring the football tradition in the Valley.
3rd and 3. Welcome back into Viking Stadium in Atwater. Matt Lipsack and Matt Empcher with you for the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams game of the week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. Ball is at the Waterloo 20-yard line. Rams need to get down to about the 17, maybe the 16 and a half for a first down. Trailing 12-7 here with 7:16 left in the second quarter. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Trips right side, car to the right is Russell for Shingledecker. Shingledecker's going to keep it. Going off right guard, and I think he only got back to the line of scrimmage, Matt.
Well, he's lucky because that was a really high snap. He's lucky it didn't sail over his head.
And, you know, Matt, I also have to wonder if that was supposed to be a handoff to Russell, and the bad snap threw off the timing of the play.
Play brings up 4th down.
Very possible.
So 4th down and 3. Ball still at the 20. Shingledecker did get back to the line of scrimmage. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Trips left side, car to the right is Russell. Shingledecker maybe going to try to draw him offside. You know that's one of his strengths. Checks with the wristband. Shingledecker runs the option. Pitches to Russell. Has the first down as he gets out of bounds down inside the 10.
That was a great job by the right side of that offensive line, and then Russell did it all. He ran over, I think that was number 12, Landon McLean, who tried valiantly to make the tackle and ended up on his behind.
So sounds like Russell went out of bounds actually at the 11, but still a 9-yard game, and they needed 3 and a first down, and here's Russell ahead, pushing the pile.
Carried by number 4, Jacob Russell.
Down to the 7, gain of 4, 2nd and 6.
Brady Hakes, number 24, another tackle for him on this series. He is just doing a great job defensively for the Vikings.
And, you know, Matt, I can't keep track of tackles. We don't always get that information, but I feel like Brady Hakes has 10 tackles already.
Yeah, he's tearing it up defensively.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Shingledecker going to keep it up the middle, left guard, and gets down to the 5. Gain of 2, 3rd and 4 upcoming for Ridge.
I believe number 57, Logan Baird, on the tackle for the Vikings.
Now 9 carries for 62 yards for Shingledecker, who's also 3 of 6 passing for 12 yards. It'll be Dunlap in at running back. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left. Shingledecker going to run the option, fakes the pitch, down toward the goal line, touchdown. Owen Shingledecker.
Number 7, Owen Shingledecker.
Faked everybody out with the pitch to Dunlap on the option, and then put his head down and carried 3 tacklers into the end zone.
He threw one heck of a fake. You know, he's so good at not only fakes by the call, but also throwing fakes like that as well.
2nd rushing touchdown of the season for Shingledecker. Gutierrez on to attempt the extra point. High snap. Ball is down. Kick is blocked.
Yep. That was a big play.
Luke Thomas with the block on the extra point. So with 5:02 left in the second, your score, Mineral Ridge 13 and Waterloo 12. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Life is short. Eat more cupcakes. At Baker's Bakery, family owned and operated with over 16 years in business. It's your sweet spot for freshness baked daily. They have cookies, donuts, cakes, pastries, 95 different types of cupcakes, parfaits, stuffed and candied fruits, and so much more. You can find them at their newest location, 4365 Youngstown Warren Road across from Spectrum. Happiness is homemade and it starts in the bakery. At Baker's Bakery would like to wish their son, David Baker, number 2, and the Rams the best of luck. Go Rams.
A 14-play, 84-yard drive that ended in a 5-yard touchdown run for Owen Shingledecker. The extra point of Stephen Gutierrez was blocked. 5:02 left in the second. Mineral Ridge leads 13-12. Gutierrez to put the boot to the ball and bring us back to action. Gutierrez with the run-up. He drives it short. Handled by Thomas at the 40. Drags the tackler up to the 50-yard line.
Luke Thomas.
Yeah, I'm not real big on those short kicks. Again, you have a close matchup here, and you're giving them great field position. Still plenty of time left on the clock.
In fact, 4:57 left on the second quarter clock.
The Balestrinos would like to wish Brady, BB9, and all of the players a healthy and successful season. Have a great year, Rams, the Balestrino family.
So, Matt, that was a 6-minute and 22-second drive.
Wow.
Took half the second quarter.
We've seen some long drives this first half.
It's only 7:50, and we're 5 minutes till halftime as McLean back to pass finds Ralston on the catch. Tackled by Balestrino as he crosses midfield and gets down to the 42-yard line.
Yeah, and again, look at where the ball is. Why give them the ball so close to midfield? I just don't understand it.
Gain 8 brings up second down and 2.
Second and 2 for the Vikes. Ball at the Mineral Ridge 42-yard line. Shotgun 4 wide receivers, trips right, coming up on a blitz are the Rams. McLean, pump fake, and his arm was hit as he threw the ball. I believe this should be an incomplete pass, but haven't actually seen an indicator yet. And Matt, they're going to call it a fumble and recovered by Luke Thomas. But as far as I'm concerned, that should be an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I agree. That was a great job. Also, penetration, Aiden Overacre, number 55. And I believe also penetration by Jordan Moore.
Brings up third down and 7.
So on the sack fumble, ball back to the 47, 3rd and 7 for the Vikes. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. A little bit of a false start there by Keyshawn Anderson. And he's going to haul in the pass down at the 30-yard line. Gain of 17 and a first down.
I can't believe there wasn't a flag for a false start. It actually looked like both tackles had a false start on that play. Definitely the left tackle was a false start.
But on the gain of 17, it will be 1st and 10 for the Vikings with 3:10 left in the first half.
And again, look at where they gave them the ball. Great field position to start off that series.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, spins to each side. Sidecar to the right is Hakes. Low snap, McLean able to field it, gets the pass away, and incomplete. Intended for Cade Thomas. Owen Shingledecker on the coverage.
Jacob Russell had great penetration as well.
And Matt, the linebackers and the safeties, they're starting to sneak up for that Ridge defense. If Landon McLean has the arm, this might be the time to go to the play action, go over the top.
Yeah, and you know what? I foresee a pick coming in the next, I'd say, quarter of this game.
Waterloo breaks the huddle in an empty backfield. Quad bunch to the right, single receiver to the left. That single receiver come in motion, that's Thomas. And it's going to be McLean on the keeper. And he will get down inside the 25 to about the 23. Gain of 7, 3rd and 3.
There was a good block by number 57, Logan Baird, on that play.
So, Matt, they lined up in a quad bunch to the right, then brought the wide receiver. They basically just used that as an extension of the offensive line. It ended up just being a quarterback sweep.
Right.
23-yard line.
And if it wasn't for Baird, it would have got shut down quick.
So 3rd and 3, ball at the 23. Empty backfield again for McLean. Trips to the right, tight end to the right, single receiver to the left. McLean going to keep it. McLean looking for a lane, got past Chase Moore and down
Carry by number 12, Landon McLean.
For the first down on a nice run with 1:59
Talk about number 9, Brady Balestrino.
left in the second half.
Again, good block by Baird. He's had some really good blocks on this series.
Ball on the Mineral Ridge 16-yard line, first down at Waterloo.
Gain of 7 for McLean, who has 4 carries for 25 yards.
Second guessing that kickoff, I would assume.
So 1st and 10, shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left. And
there it is.
There was a jump by the tight end. I believe it was Brady Hakes, and they will throw the flag this time.
Waterloo.
Yeah, Hakes having a absolutely phenomenal game. Made a little mistake there. Definitely what the Rams needed with 1:32 left in the game and the half.
So they'll walk it back 5 yards. 1st and 15, whereas we are now inside 90 seconds left in the first half. And Matt, I think the only thing we know here is that Waterloo isn't going to kick a field goal.
No, and the clock moving, so.
Well, clock will stop on an incomplete pass. If McLean throws an incomplete pass, he's clicked on his last few. And here he's going to throw a little bubble screen out to Ralston, who steps out of bounds, which will also stop the clock.
Owen Shingledecker on the tackle there.
And Ralston got down to the 16 on a gain of 5. So 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Ursuline still up 21-0 at Harding in the second quarter. Huge game at Mollenkoff between the Irish and the Raiders.
Ball back to the 16-yard line, 2nd down and 10.
1:04 left until halftime, 2nd and 10. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right side, car to the left is Hakes. Coming in motion is Thomas. Low snap, they do hand it off to Hakes. Taken down by Moore as he crosses the 15-yard line.
24, Brady Hakes.
That was a good job by Jordan Moore, that duo of those two brothers. The senior, number 50, did a good job that play.
So 3rd and 9. Clock moving now. 35 seconds left in the half. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Low snap. McLean has it go through his legs. He's going to keep it, and he's going to get hit in the backfield, and he's going to be sacked. Justin Sudetic, the man on the bottom of that pile. Timeout Waterloo. 4th and long upcoming with 28 seconds left in the half.
And David Baker also getting to that ball.
David Baker. Brings up 4th down and 10.
Have a quick score update. Salem up 17-13 on Beaver Local in the second quarter. Poland up now 21-0 over Hubbard in the second quarter as well.
28 seconds left in the half.
If the defense can keep them out of the end zone, that would be huge for the Rams before halftime.
Rams walk to the line of scrimmage off the sideline.
Huge play.
4th and 10. Ball at the 16-yard line. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left. Sidecar to the right is Hakes. For McLean, another low snap. He handles it, throws it to the right, looking for Ralston. He dives.
That hit the ground.
Incomplete.
Pass intended for number 29, Matthew Ralston.
Coverage by Jack Gilly, and the ball will go over on downs.
Jack Gilly also has been playing well. I think Christian Dunlap was also there on coverage.
Mineral Ridge takes over on downs at their own
Huge
15-yard line.
Huge series for the Rams defensively to keep them from putting any points on the board before the halftime. And then remember, the Rams get the ball.
And Matt, we'll see if Brian Shaner just has them kneel.
Smartest thing, in my opinion, to do would just kneel.
And frankly, the trouble that you also have with snaps.
Yeah.
Maybe kneeling on the ball is the smart thing to do here.
100% agree.
As with Brady Balestrino lining up in the backfield as a safety, it does look like Owen Shingeldecker is going to put the knee to the ground and send us to the locker rooms. Shingeldecker does take the knee, and that will do it for the first half. 24 minutes in the book. Your score, Mineral Ridge 13, Waterloo 12. We're going to step aside for a timeout, then we'll come back for some halftime statistics and a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. You've been listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Dunlap's Repair Service is a local business that repairs water and drain lines, and they are also state certified to install and test backflow devices. If you need installation for faucets, toilets, and water heaters, Joe and Noah Dunlap are the ones to call. They are fully bonded and insured, offer 24-hour emergency service, and are available to give you free estimates. For all your plumbing needs, call Dunlap Repair Service at 330-718-8650 or 330-406-8820.
Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive. Our mission is to provide honest, reliable, and reputable service and repair in a family-oriented environment where our customers are informed and confident in our abilities to oversee their repair and maintenance needs. From new tires, oil changes, batteries, and fluid film appointments, we value our long-lasting relationships with our customers, community, and suppliers. Call 330-349-0111.
With over 30 years of experience, Madurix Butcher Block in Mineral Ridge is a quality-driven company focused on great personal service. Our fresh meats are of the finest cut. We make a variety of burgers, sausages, and a full line of deli meats. Using our own smokehouse, we prepare different types of jerky, snack sticks, kibasi, bacon, hot dogs, and bone-in hams. When your tummy needs some relief, call 652-BEEF. That's 330-652-2333.
Do you feel there's more to reality than meets the eye? From Bigfoot and the paranormal to Atlantis and the Men in Black, there's so much we don't understand. Welcome to The In-Between, a YouTube channel for the strange and unexplained. I'm Carol Ann. Join me as we uncover evidence and tell the stories others won't. To find us, go to YouTube and search The In-Between Tales. The In-Between. Your adventure into the unknown starts here.
Back at Vikings Stadium here in Atwater. Matt Lipsack and Matt Emch here with you for the halftime report. Your score at halftime is Mineral Ridge 13 and Waterloo 12. Vikes opened the scoring at 3:43 of the first quarter. It was Brady Hakes with a 1-yard touchdown run. 2-point conversion was no good. Ensuing Rams possession. With 11:40 left in the second, Jacob Russell, a 1-yard touchdown run. Steven Gutierrez's extra point was good. Rams lead 7-6. Ensuing kickoff, Cade Thomas takes it 72 yards for the touchdown. 2-point conversion was no good. Vikings lead 12-7. Ensuing Rams possession, Owen Shingeldecker with a 5-yard touchdown run, a beautiful fake pitch on an option. And he was able to carry a couple of tacklers into the end zone for a touchdown. Steven Gutierrez's extra point was blocked. And that is how we got to our 13-12 score. Mineral Ridge has a 12-7 edge in first down. They are 3 for 7 on third down. Waterloo is 4 for 5 on third down. Ridge is 3 for 4 on fourth down, and Waterloo is 0 for 1. Ridge has a 212 to 132 edge in total yards. Passing yards, Ridge with just 12, Waterloo with 82. Rushing yards, Mineral Ridge 200, Waterloo 50. Ridge averaging 6.9 a carry, Waterloo averaging 4.6. Mineral Ridge 5 penalties for 55 yards, Waterloo 3 penalties for 20 yards. And the only turnover of the game is an interception of Owen Shingeldecker by Matthew Ralston, but that was on a 4th and about 20 and actually ended up working out for the Rams as the ball was put down at the 1, even though the interception was in the end zone. But Waterloo ended up driving 98 yards for that touchdown on that drive. Let's take a look at some individual statistics. Shingledecker passing 3 for 6 for 12 yards with a long of 7 and an interception. Jacob Russell, 16 carries, 126 yards, long of 32 and a touchdown. John Rossi, 1 carry for 6 yards. Shingledecker, 10 carries for 67 yards, a long of 21 and a touchdown. Brady Balestrino, 1 carry for 4 yards. John Rossi, 1 catch for 7 yards. Brady Balestrino, 2 catches for 5 yards. Over for the Vikings, Landon McLean is 5 for 9 for 82 yards and a long of 50. Rushing yards, Keyshawn Anderson is 1 carry for 14 yards. Kate Thomas, 1 carry for 5 yards. Landon McLean, 4 carries for 25 yards. Luke Thomas, 1 carry for 3 yards. Brady Hakes, 3 carries for 4 yards and a touchdown. Receiving yards, Keyshawn Anderson has 1 catch for 17 yards. Kate Thomas, 1 catch for 50 yards. Gage Hawley, 1 catch for 2 yards. And Matthew Ralston, 2 catches for 13 yards. And Ralston also has the interception for the Waterloo Vikings defense. We're going to go ahead and step aside for a timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at the out-of-town scoreboard. You're listening to the Halftime Report. Eastwood Mall, Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Jesse's Dairy Cove is a hometown favorite, located at 3743 State Route 46, across from the gazebo in Mineral Ridge. Enjoy all of your favorite ice cream. We have over 32 hard scoop and over 40 soft serve favorites. We also have a large food menu, including homemade chili sauce, sloppy joes, pulled pork, fresh cut french fries, and mac and cheese. This fall, we'll start our homemade cookie and party trays. Visit our website at jessesdairycove.com to see our menu. At Jesse's Dairy Cove, we appreciate your business and wish good luck to the Rams.
One of a kind, Eastwood Mall.
Eastwood Mall is your go-to destination for football season fun. You'll find great stores and restaurants like Bass Pro Shop, Sports Obsession, Permati Brothers, JD Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, and so much more. Don't forget, Dave & Buster's will soon be open, bringing its own special brand of fun. Find out what's coming next by visiting the website, eastwoodmall.com.
One of a kind, Eastwood Mall.
Shining Stars Dance and Baton in Niles, Ohio is home to state, regional, national, and international world champions. They offer a wide variety of classes for ages 2.5 and up for boys and girls. Celebrating over 31 years in business, the excellent staff of instructors will help take your baton twirling skills to the next level. Shining Stars would like to wish all the cheerleaders, dance line, band, feature twirler Amira, and players a successful season. Go Rams!
Need brakes on your vehicle? At Main Street Auto, we service most makes and model cars, trucks, and SUVs. $279.95 for most vehicles, using premium ceramic brake pads, rotors, and new hardware. We also replace brake lines and wheel cylinders, located at 33 West State Street in downtown Niles. Call to schedule your appointment at 330-502-4776.
Committed to building strength and delivering a healthier you, Steeltown Athletics, located in Niles, was established in 2019 to serve the fitness needs of Trumbull and Mahoning counties. They offer cross-training, HIIT, spinning, open gym, and coach classes with certified trainers. Owners Bob Musali and Dennis Arrow invite you to schedule a visit or call 330-422-8755 for membership options. You can check out their website at www.steeltownathletics.com. Join today. Steeltown Athletics. Built stronger.
During the fall and winter, grilling season never ends, and Gessler Propane is your local supplier that makes sure you get your hard-earned money's worth. Why go to gas exchanges to pay higher prices for tanks not filled to capacity? Gessler Propane makes sure you're prepared for year-round grilling with 100% filled tanks at a reasonable cost. See Bob Monday through Friday, 10 to 4, and Saturday, 9 to 3 at Gessler Propane, 702 Youngstown Poland Road, Struthers, or call 330-755-9119. Gessler Propane. They got gas.
And we're coming back from halftime. I just wanted to real quick say I'm watching my daughter Amira and the band for Mineral Ridge. She's doing a great job twirling, and we're going to give you some scoreboard updates. The last score that we had for the Poland-Hubbard game is Poland is now up 28-0 on the Hubbard Eagles. South Range and Struthers in a big matchup. Struthers down 13-7 at half. Salem having a good season. They are up 17-13 at the second quarter was the last time we had a scoreboard update with them. Ursuline, Matt, now up 28-0 on Warren Harding. That is at Mollenkoff Stadium. Harding has been having an unbelievable season. I'm sure they are shell-shocked right now. The Boardman Spartans up 7-0 on Riverside. Springfield Tigers 17, Camel nothing. Cheney up 14-0 on the Canfield Cardinals at halftime. Crestview 24, Southeast 19 in the second quarter. East 6, Cleveland Shaw nothing. Valley Christian 28, East Palestine 14. Grove City and Fort LaBeouf up 0-0 at halftime. Garfield 35, Champion at halftime, nothing, Champion. So 35-0 Garfield over Champion. Pymatuning Valley and Girard knotted up at 0-0 right now, which is surprising. Greenville and Mercer also 0-0. Hickory and Erie 0-0. McDonald in the second quarter 14-0 over Jackson Milton. Kennedy Catholic and Maplewood 0-0. Lakeview 21, Niles nothing. Lakeview PA and Reynolds 0-0. Brookfield 18, Liberty 14 at halftime. Columbiana 21-6 over Lisbon at halftime. Newton Falls and LeBray 0-0 in the second quarter. East Liverpool and St. Clairsville tied 7-7 in the second quarter. Beaver Local 13, Salem 17-13 over Beaver Local. Sharpsville and Slippery Rock 0-0 in the second quarter. At half again, South Range 13-7 over Struthers. United Local 10-8 over Southern Local at half. Warren JFK losing to Marlington in the second quarter 14-0. Wellsville 13, Latonia nothing in the second quarter. West Branch 20, Howland 7 in the second quarter. Western Reserve up 13-8 over Lowville at halftime. And that is all we have right now.
And Matt, if I recall, Western Reserve beat Lowville last year.
I think they did.
You know, one of the few blemishes on Lowville's schedule, as you know, obviously they made a nice run in the postseason as well. Ultimately fell short, but you know, tons of high school football action going on here in the Mahoning Valley. Let me take a look at the USHL scoreboard for you, as well as the Youngstown Phantoms started their season down at the USHL Fall Classic in Cranberry Township, Pennsylvania. On Wednesday night, they took on the Tri-City Storm. Phantoms victorious in overtime, by the score of 4-3. Fell last night to the Sioux City Musketeers by the score of 2-1. Other scores around the USHL today: the Green Bay Gamblers down the defending Clark Cup champion Fargo Force 2-0. I believe the Lincoln Stars were able to beat the Madison Capitals, and for whatever reason my app has not updated the score from earlier this afternoon. Let me close it out, reload it, and see if we can get some more hockey scores for us, as hockey season is upon us, believe it or not. See, also, yesterday the Dubuque Fighting Saints also beat the Tri-City Storm. That was 3-2 in a shootout. Lincoln was 5-2 winners over the Madison Capitals today. Chicago Steel down the Des Moines Buccaneers 5-2. Right now, the Cedar Rapids Rough Riders, they shut out the Omaha Lancers by the score of 4-0. And actually, play has concluded over at the Fall Classic for today. A whole slew of matchups for the rest of the weekend before teams will take to their road and home venues. Phantoms will start the season with a 4-game road trip before they return to the Covelli Center for their home opener on October the 18th. Already a big tailgate party planned with food trucks and games out of the Covelli Center parking lot. Hope you're able to join us down there at the Covelli Center. If not, you can tune into the game action over on Western Reserve Radio, where you will hear the sounds of my voice for every Phantoms home game. Also, if you are interested, the Deep Freeze Arena in Boardman is having a Give Hockey a Shot program, a free 4-week program for ages 4 to 14, boys and girls, with free head-to-toe hockey equipment. 4 sessions a month, 30-minute sessions, and you can contact them on Facebook for more information. That is the Deep Freeze Ice Arena on McClurg Road in Boardman. Just about 7 minutes left with our halftime here as we are serenaded by the Waterloo Viking Band. We're going to step aside for a timeout. When we come back, some final thoughts on the first half and our second half kickoff. You're listening to the halftime show here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Tri-County Digital Broadcasting brings you the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Game of the Week.
Life is short. Eat more cupcakes. A Baker's Bakery, family owned and operated with over 16 years in business. It's your sweet spot for freshness baked daily. They have cookies, donuts, cakes, pastries, 95 different types of cupcakes, parfaits, stuffed and candied fruits, and so much more. You can find them at their newest location, 4365 Youngstown Warren Road, across from Spectrum. Happiness is homemade, and it starts in the bakery. A Baker's Bakery would like to wish their son, David Baker, number 2, and the Rams the best of luck. Go Rams.
Do you feel there's more to reality than meets the eye? From Bigfoot and the paranormal to Atlantis and the Men in Black, there's so much we don't understand. Welcome to The In-Between, a YouTube channel for the strange and unexplained. I'm Carol Ann. Join me as we uncover evidence and tell the stories others won't. To find us, go to YouTube and search The In-Between Tales. The In-Between, your adventure into the unknown starts here.
With over 30 years of experience, Madurix Butcher Block in Mineral Ridge is a quality-driven company focused on great personal service. Our fresh meats are of the finest cut. We make a variety of burgers, sausages, and a full line of deli meats. Using our own smokehouse, we prepare different types of jerky, snack sticks, kibasi, bacon, hot dogs, and bone-in hams. When your tummy needs some relief, call 652-BEEF. That's 330-652-2333.
Dunlap's Repair Service is a local business that repairs water and drain lines, and they are also state certified to install and test backflow devices. If you need installation for faucets, toilets, and water heaters, Joe and Noah Dunlap are the ones to call. They are fully bonded and insured, offer 24-hour emergency service, and are available to give you free estimates. For all your plumbing needs, call Dunlap Repair Service at 330-718-8650 or 330-406-8820.
Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive. Our mission is to provide honest, reliable, and reputable service and repair in a family-oriented environment where our customers are informed and confident in our abilities to oversee their repair and maintenance needs. From new tires, oil changes, batteries, and fluid film appointments, we value our long-lasting relationships with our customers, community, and suppliers. Call 330-349-0111.
Back at Vikings Stadium here in Atwater. Matt Lipsack and Matt Epch here with you for the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. And, Matt, I go back every halftime and start putting in, just random clock times during drives to try to figure out time of possession. Mineral Ridge had 15 minutes and 9 seconds of possession in that opening 24. That's a lot.
Yeah, it is. Considering how low the score is right now as well, you would expect that much time elapsed in series having the ball, and it's still only 13-12. It's definitely a defensive game.
So, just looking at the total yards, again, Mineral Ridge, 200 rushing yards in the first half to just 50 for the Vikings. And if it wasn't for, I'll go ahead and say it, a highly questionable roughing the passer call that led to a 50-yard pass play and then an eventual touchdown for the Vikings, this would be an entirely different football game.
Yeah, it definitely would. And, you don't really want to say it, but, I never shy away from it. You're away. You got to take into consideration, that, the referees are from this area, and, if it's going to, lend its hand towards whichever team, it's going to be the home team.
So Ridge already out here to start their warm-ups, still waiting on the Vikings as the 3-minute timer for warm-ups has started now. The Vikings do come out of the tunnel to join us here on the field. Waterloo will be receiving the second half kickoff.
It's going to be a big second half, Matty.
So they seem to have found, a little offensive motion with Landon McLean keeping the ball and rushing, and, some of the short passes, as they tried to move the ball down the field there late in the second half, unfortunately, fell short on a 4th and long, trying to find Matthew Ralston in the end zone. Now that they've put the 3 minutes up on the clock for the warm-up period, let's go ahead and step aside for a timeout. And when we come back, we will have the second half kickoff here for you on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Life is short. Eat more cupcakes. A Baker's Bakery, family owned and operated with over 16 years in business. It's your sweet spot for freshness baked daily. They have cookies, donuts, cakes, pastries, 95 different types of cupcakes, parfaits, stuffed and candied fruits, and so much more. You can find them at their newest location, 4365 Youngstown Warren Road across from Spectrum. Happiness is homemade and it starts in the bakery. A Baker's Bakery would like to wish their son, David Baker, number 2, and the Rams the best of luck. Go Rams.
Do you feel there's more to reality than meets the eye? From Bigfoot and the paranormal to Atlantis and the Men in Black, there's so much we don't understand. Welcome to The In-Between, a YouTube channel for the strange and unexplained. I'm Carol Ann. Join me as we uncover evidence and tell the stories others won't. To find us, go to YouTube and search The In-Between Tales. The In-Between, your adventure into the unknown starts here.
With over 30 years of experience, Madurix Butcher Block in Mineral Ridge is a quality-driven company focused on great personal service. Our fresh meats are of the finest cut. We make a variety of burgers, sausages, and a full line of deli meats. Using our own smokehouse, we prepare different types of jerky, snack sticks, kibasi, bacon, hot dogs, and bone-in hams. When your tummy needs some relief, call 652-BEEF. That's 330-652-2333.
Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive. Our mission is to provide honest, reliable, and reputable service and repair in a family-oriented environment where our customers are informed and confident in our abilities to oversee their repair and maintenance needs. From new tires, oil changes, batteries, and fluid film appointments, we value our long-lasting relationships with our customers, community, and suppliers. Call 330-349-0111.
Dunlap's Repair Service is a local business that repairs water and drain lines, and they are also state certified to install and test backflow devices. If you need installation for faucets, toilets, and water heaters, Joe and Noah Dunlap are the ones to call. They are fully bonded and insured, offer 24-hour emergency service, and are available to give you free estimates. For all your plumbing needs, call Dunlap Repair Service at 330-718-8650 or 330-406-8820.
Carla Dooley Photography, a proud sponsor of Mineral Ridge Local Schools and their athletes, extends heartfelt wishes for a fantastic season to the football team, cheerleaders, band, and dance line. We are now booking for the class of 2026 seniors. Mention this advertisement and receive a $25 discount on any senior package. Call 330-716-1467. Let's go Rams. Carla Dooley.
Back at Vikings Stadium for the second half kickoff. Matt Lipsack and Matt Edge here with you. Eastwood Mall, Mineral Ridge Grams, game of the week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. Your score here at halftime, Mineral Ridge 13 and Waterloo 12. And Mineral Ridge will be kicking off to start this second half.
Back deep for water, number 1, Keyshawn Anderson, and number 8, Cade Thomas.
Anderson and Thomas back deep. Very long huddle there for the kickoff team.
It was. You know, I really hope in this close matchup that they're not going to kick another short one.
I would love to see, we know Steven Gutierrez has the leg to drive it down to the 15 or 10-yard line. We saw him get a touchback almost in the air, during that rain game against STA. So we know he has the leg as the ball falls off the tee.
He more than has the leg. It's just he only does what he's told to do, so.
He's lining up for a short run-up, Matt. We'll see what happens here in just a moment. Gutierrez with the run-up. He drives it high and short, and Thomas fields it at about the 22-yard line and gets pushed out of bounds. And I think we're going to see a late hit out of bounds after the play, Matt.
Yeah, and, you have a situation where you got a little distance on the kick, and now what are you going to do? It basically was like kicking a short one. Not good.
Personal foul on Mineral Ridge is the indicator.
The flag is personal foul, Mineral Ridge.
And they march it up to the 42-yard line.
Waterloo starts on their own 42-yard line. First down, Vikings.
So 1st and 10 for Waterloo as they trail by the slimmest of margins. Empty backfield for McLean. Coming in motion now is Anderson. They'll give it to him on the jet. Moore being held, got tackled in the backfield, as does Anderson. He gets hauled down for about a 5-yard loss. So, Matt, do you want 2nd and 15 or do you want 1st and 20?
It all depends on.
That's a rough one right there, because that was great pursuit by Brady Balestrino.
Hopefully they can get this all figured out.
Referee looking to the sideline. It's going to be 2nd and 15 or it's going to be 1st and 20. And they're actually they are going to take the penalty. Okay. As they will put the ball down on the 32 at the far hash. So 1st and 20 for Waterloo. Shotgun, forward receiver, sidecar to the right, McLean low slap, looking left, throwing left, a wounded duck. Kornanowski tipped it and broke it up. Matt Kornanowski doesn't see that in his sleep. That was a wounded duck that hung up in the air.
Broken up by number 21, Thomas Kanowski.
And I bet he's going to wish that he had another shot at that because that looked like a very catchable interception.
Agreed.
Incompletion brings up 2nd down and long.
So 2nd and long, 2nd and 20, in fact, upcoming for the Viking offense. So I'm kind of surprised they didn't wind the clock when they put the ball down ready for play. Empty backfield for McLean. Coming in motion is Cade Thomas. McLean going to keep it to the right side. Gets across the line of scrimmage, but a very short gain on the play, if any gain at all. 3rd down and...
Number 51, Justin Zudetic.
3rd down and 20. I don't think he got back to the line of scrimmage, Matt. As they give Justin Zudetic credit for the tackle.
Sorry, I am fixing something here real quick.
I will leave the technical troubleshooting to you. So 11 minutes, 1 minute gone here in the 3rd quarter. It is 3rd and 20. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side, sidecar to the right for McLean. Fakes the handoff, looking deep across the middle. Rossi sees it. Rossi intercepts it. Rossi, 45-50, 45-40. And steps out of bounds at about the 38-yard line.
McLean's pass intercepted.
Matt, you called it.
5.
Yeah, I told you. I saw it. The way that this defense has, as you had said before, they have been cheating up. They've been showing that they're reading these offensive plays better and better. They made some nice adjustments at halftime. That's Chet Allen for you, that great defensive coordinator for the Rams.
So Rossi back to about the 38-yard line.
Waterloo 38-yard line, 1st down Rams.
So a 24-yard interception return for Rossi, and first play will be a handoff to Russell. He'll put his head down, push the pile down inside the 35 to about the 34-yard line. We'll call it a gain of 4. 2nd and 6 upcoming.
Number 21, Jeremiah Hayes. Gain of 5 brings up 2nd down and 5.
Another plunge straight ahead for Russell as he gets down inside the 30. No, Shingledecker's going to keep it. He got down to the 25.
Pick up number 55, Dominic Harrop.
That's a 13-yard gain for Shingledecker on a 1st down. Shingledecker, handoff to Russell, off left guard, pushes the pile forward for about 7. And Matt, they're wasting no time at all right now.
No, they're not. They're playing really well. This is definitely what you want to see if you are the Ram fan base and the coaching staff for Mineral Ridge. Again, that shows the coaching staff how well that they have made adjustments.
Shingledecker, again, he'll fake it this time. He'll go off left guard himself. Shingledecker, big hole as he gets a gain of about 15. Down inside the 10, it'll be 1st and goal.
Tackle made by number 29, Matthew Ralston.
As it looks like Shingledecker got down to the 5, so 13-yard gain for Owen. 1st and goal. As Shingledecker now 12 carries for 93 yards. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right, sidecar to the right is Russell. Shingledecker to Russell, off right guard, hauling tacklers to the goal line, down at the 1.
4, Jacob Russell.
Great job by the right side of that offensive line. The whole line has been playing better as this game has progressed. Derek Rakic at center is really having a great game as well.
2nd and goal, shotgun, 4 wide, hand, nope. Looks like we have an indicator against Waterloo for offside, so they'll move it half the distance to the goal from the 1.
That's what you want to see for this offensive line, and with having Russell toting the rock, definitely this position that you would want to be in.
So, 2nd and goal, ball inside the 1. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right, sidecar right is Russell. Shingledecker keeps it, puts his head down.
There it is.
Touchdown. Owen Shingledecker, his 2nd touchdown run of the game. And the Rams increase their lead with the extra point from Gutierrez pending.
Owen Shingledecker, as we've spoke about numerous times this season, has shown progression in his game tremendously from last year to this year.
Matt, I don't know if we've seen a game where Shingledecker has had 13 carries like today.
He's playing really good ball.
Snap back, ball down, kick up. Kick is good, but they're going to blow it off. There was a jump by the left end.
Flag on the play, offsides Waterloo.
That's definitely what you want to see. Now, are they going to go for 2? I would just take the point, kick it.
I would take. Oh no, they're gonna bring him out.
Okay.
Gutierrez heading to the sideline. Offense will come back out. So half the distance to goal, puts the ball at the 1. And frankly, Matt, the way the line has been playing with Jacob Russell as your running back, why not go for 2?
Exactly.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Russell is the sidecar to the right. Trips are to the right. Shingledecker fakes the handoff, goes off right guard, and he will walk into the end zone untouched for the 2-point conversion. With 8:27 left in the 3rd quarter, your score, Mineral Ridge 21 and Waterloo 12. Going to step aside for a timeout. You're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Carla Dooley Photography, a proud sponsor of Mineral Ridge local schools and their athletes, extends heartfelt wishes for a fantastic season to the football team, cheerleaders, band, and dance line. We are now booking for the class of 2026 seniors. Mention this advertisement and receive a $25 discount on any senior package. Call 330-716-1467. Let's go Rams.
A 5-play, 38-yard drive that ended in a 1-yard touchdown run for Owen Shingledecker. Owen also ran in the 2-point conversion, and with 8:27 left in the 3rd quarter, it's now a 2-score game. Ridge leads 21-12.
Great job on that series. What a way to open the second half, making great adjustments from the coaching staff to the players. That's exactly what you want to see.
And, Matt, with the way that both these teams run the ball and control the clock, each team only had the ball 3 times in the first half, and Waterloo ended up giving up a possession there with the interception.
I told you it was coming, boy.
At a 2-score game, Waterloo was almost to the point where they have to play perfect football as Gutierrez pops this up here, caught on the run by Cade Thomas at the 25. He breaks through, gets to the 20, the 50, and steps out of bounds.
You know what? That's something, if you want to pick out something negative that has been going on, it's special teams for the Rams in this game, giving up that 1 kickoff for a touchdown and then great field position again on a kickoff for the Vikings here.
45-yard line.
Thomas stepped out of bounds at the 45, so he's got another 20-yard return. Cade Thomas averaging 34.3 yards per kickoff return so far here this evening.
Yeah, definitely not what you want to hear, especially getting into interconference play more and more.
McLean fakes the jet handoff. He's going to keep it up the middle and gets forward for about a gain of 4.
Score update, Ursuline 28, Harding nothing in the third quarter. Beaver Local 19, Salem 17, South Range 20-7 over Struthers, and Poland 28-0 over Hubbard in the third.
2nd and 6 upcoming for the Vikes. Ball at their own 49-yard line. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left sidecar to the right for McLean. McLean going to keep it. Big hole up the middle. 50-45. Makes a man miss and gets down to the 40-yard line on a gain of 11 and a first down.
I believe that was Jonathan Rossi on the tackle along with BB9.
Mineral Ridge 40-yard line. First down at Waterloo.
That left side of the line doing a very good job this series opening holes.
Vikings to the huddle. McLean now 7 carries for 40 yards, averaging about 5.7 a carry. Vikings break the huddle. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right. Sidecar to the left, I believe is Hakes. McLean gives it up to Hakes. But he's going to lose about 2 on the play. David Baker on a corner run blitz.
Yeah, he missed the initial contact, but he came back around and ended up making the tackle anyway.
Number 12, Owen Silak.
They give Silak credit for the tackle, but I'm reasonably certain
Me too.
that was David Baker.
It was.
And now they try to say it was Dunlap.
That's okay. We'll give them all a piece of it. But I'm with you, Matt.
So we'll say the ball's at the 42-yard line, 2nd and 12 for Waterloo as there's 6:15 left in this third quarter. Vikings trail by 9. It's 21-12. They'll break the huddle. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Sidecar to the left is Hakes for McLean. McLean back to pass, looking right, throwing right. Intercepted!
There it is.
Coming ahead is Shingledecker.
Yep.
Shingledecker to the 40, 45, 50, 45, and McLean knocks him out of bounds. Shingledecker picked it off at about the 20-yard line and returned it for 35 yards.
Yeah, he read that beautifully. Again, the interceptions coming. The great job by Chet Allen making those adjustments at halftime.
And, Matt McLean, that was triple coverage. There were 3 Mineral Ridge Rams right there, and Shingledecker from his safety position stepped right in front.
Yeah, he did a great job. Not good for the Vikings. Number 57, Logan Baird, coming off, holding his right wrist, I believe. Down on one knee.
There is a flag on the play back at the 39. I wonder if there was a hold on the return.
Waving off the flag.
Waving off the flag. Okay.
Definitely the Vikings do not need to see 57 on one knee. They need him in this game.
45-yard line.
And Matt, on those interception returns, what you worry about is the crackback block, the blind side block, the one going back toward the line of scrimmage when you hit a guy and he's not looking for it. But flag picked up, so 1st and 10 for the Rams. Ball at the Vikings 45-yard line. High snap over the head of Shingledecker, and he just able to gather it in back at the 44-yard line.
That's on Derek Rakic. That's a high snap. He needs to get that under control immediately.
Ball back at the Mineral Ridge 45. 2nd down and 20.
So loss of 10 on the play.
That is just unacceptable. He's a young man. He's learning his craft. He's doing a great job at center, but he needs to get that under control.
2nd and 20, ball at the Rams 45. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Shingledecker back to pass. He'll pump fake. He'll throw it deep, looking for BB9. It's underthrown.
Nice.
Jump ball. He hauls it in. Balestrino catches the ball at the 30 and falls forward.
Shingledecker's pass caught by number 5, Jonathan Rossi.
Austin Hurst on the coverage. Man, that. I mean, that was a rainbow. He did a great job separating from number 52 and making that catch.
And actually, it was Rozzy on the catch, and he is down, shaken up on the play as John landed hard over there after that jump ball.
Uh-oh, that's not good.
And so the Ridge, now he's sitting up under his own power. He's just going to...
He's moving back so that they can keep the game going.
Yeah, Rozzy's going to scooch back a couple inches off the sideline.
He might have knocked the wind out of himself after coming down on his back. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
5:05 left in this third quarter. Ridge with the 21-12 lead. They are pausing the game while the training staff attends to Rozzy.
Well, you know what? He got off the field. You know, that's something the coaches wanted him to do because you want to keep that hot hand rolling. You don't want to stop the game.
25-yard gain for the Shingle-Decker to Rozzy connection.
You know, that's the referees need to allow the staff on the sidelines to deal with that. He's up now. So he's up, Matt, under his own power.
All right. 309 receiving yards already on the year for Rozzy as we are here in week 5. So that's pretty simple math. I can do that. About 60 yards per game as here's the jet handoff to BB9. He's going to cut back, look for the corner, but he's going to be hauled down in the backfield by Luke Thomas.
You know, the thing he should have done is cut it up. He gave them too many opportunities with angles on him. You know, his speed is really untouchable, but when you just keep turning it to the sideline, he has the ability to cut and run. If he would have just turned it up the middle, he would have got a lot more yards on that play.
And actually a loss of 6 for Balestrino. 2nd and 16. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Trips left, sidecar left is Russell. Shingle-Decker's going to keep it, however. Shingle-Decker, nice tackle by Cade Thomas who cut through. And Cade Thomas, Matt, he might have been the last line of defense before a big gain as there was green grass off that left side.
Yeah, he did a great job. You know, you had both Alashire and Moore pulled on a counter tray to the left. They did a great job blocking, but defensively, great tackle.
Gain of 3 for Shingle-Decker. He has 14 carries for 97 yards and a pair of touchdowns. 3rd and 13 for the Rams offense. 3:45 left in the third quarter. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Trips left, sidecar right is Russell. Shingle-Decker back to pass. Pump fakes.
Nice.
Looking deep. Wide open. Runs into a touchdown. Brady Balestrino. The BB gun strikes again.
Yeah, BB9 did a great job. The defense read it going to someone else. I didn't catch the other number of the receiver right next to him, but BB9 reading it perfectly. Shingle-Decker putting it right in BB9's hands.
And, you know, Matt, what they did was they ran Rozzy on the quick slant, and then he hit Balestrino over the top. As they've run that play a couple of times, the quick into Rozzy with the blocking down the field, but instead he pump faked to Rozzy.
It was
and then
beautiful.
hit Balestrino over the top. He was wide open. Gutierrez for the extra point. Snap back, ball down, the kick is up. The kick is right down the middle. 3:36 left in the third quarter. Your score, Mineral Ridge 28, Waterloo 12. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Committed to building strength and delivering a healthier you, Steeltown Athletics, located in Niles, was established in 2019 to serve the fitness needs of Trumbull and Mahoning counties. They offer cross-training, HIIT, spinning, open gym, and coach classes with certified trainers. Owners Bob Musali and Dennis Arrow invite you to schedule a visit or call 330-422-8755 for membership options. You can check out their website at www.steeltownathletics.com. Join today. Steeltown Athletics, built stronger.
Full Res Films is your go-to source for professional video production in Cleveland, Akron, and Youngstown. Call us at 216-201-9649. We specialize in promotional videos, television commercials, corporate training videos, music videos, live streamed events, drone video, and more. Call us today at 216-201-9649 or go to www.forresfilms.com and book your free consultation.
5-play, 45-yard drive that ends in a 35-yard touchdown pass from Owen Shiggledecker to Brady Balestrino. Steven Gutierrez's extra point was good, and now Steven Gutierrez's kick back to Cade Thomas.
Return by number 8, Cade
Back
Thomas.
to about the 13-yard line.
21, Thomas Kanowski.
Thomas Kanowski on the tackle for the Rams.
Thomas with the return out to about the 30-yard line.
28-12 with 3:30 in the third quarter. Game starting to move along now.
And it will be the 30-yard line where the Vikes will put it into play, 1st and 10 here on their
30-yard line.
Third possession of the second half. Matt, the first two ended in interceptions. Both those interceptions turned into touchdowns.
That's what you want.
For Mineral Ridge.
For sure.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers. Trips left side. Car to the right is Anderson. McLean gonna keep it, but wrapped up immediately by, I believe, Chase Moore.
I will trust you. It does look like 58 was on the tackle.
Then
it's Sadek.
It was not Sadek. It was Jordan Moore. It was number 50.
Gotcha. I'll trust your eyes over anybody in the booth.
They may have binoculars up there, though. And truth be told, Matt, just between you and me, because there's nobody listening, I'm getting new glasses next week.
Are you really?
Yes, I am.
I think, Matt, there are people listening.
There are. Oh, good. I try not to think about it, though. I get nervous. Little bubble screen over to Cade Thomas. He'll haul in. He's at the 40, 45, broke a tackle. 50 before Rozzy put him down hard. And actually, Rozzy's shaking up a little bit on that play.
Yeah, he cleaned up afterwards, but he definitely took a pop to the head. He's ringing a little bit in his head. Give you a quick score update. Ursuline now up 35-0 on Warren Harding.
A running clock at Mollenkopf Stadium. My goodness.
Yeah, no one saw that one coming. I mean, you could, but with the year that Harding has had thus far, wow, I did not expect this much of a point differential.
And, you know, Matt, the way that Rozzy is moving, he may have a cramp as they're stretching out his right leg here in front of us. He's taking his helmet off. He's in some discomfort. I saw him flexing his hips and his back a little bit.
Hopefully it's not serious. Yeah, they are stretching his calf, his right calf. Give you a few score updates. Beaver Local down 17-13 to Salem. Salem Quakers having a good season thus far. Let's see here. South Range now up 20-7 on Struthers. Poland pulling away from Hubbard 28-0 in the third quarter.
That last play, a 21-yard gain for the Vikings. Cade Thomas now 2 catches for 71 yards.
He's getting up, but you could tell he's being ginger on the
right leg.
Yeah, it is definitely a cramp, but he wants to get on his sideline so they can get this game rolling.
Get him the mustard, get him the pickle juice.
Yep, it works.
As he's trying to put a little weight on it now, as it's loosening up a little bit for him.
Tell you what, man, one of the most painful things in the world is a cramp. Especially hamstring cramps.
I cannot relate. I pulled my hamstring playing baseball in Little League, but that's the extent of my athletic injuries.
Hammies are the worst.
I couldn't run for 6 weeks. I'd take 2 steps and I'd fall like a newborn baby deer. It was actually kind of funny. So 1st and 10 for the Vikes at the Ridge 48-yard line. McLean, low snap, back to pass, and he's hauled down, and he sacked it.
There's a flag now. It makes you wonder what about.
I thought he got inside the shoulder pad, Matt. You can't have a horse collar tackle on a quarterback in the pocket.
Right.
Unless they're going to call face mask.
Taking down by number 58, Chase Moore. Flag in the play.
So
face mask.
They're going to get him for Matt. I did not see the face mask.
Matt. I didn't either. But again, this is an away game, and they're doing whatever they can, of course, to help the home team.
You know, Matt, the other side of the coin is the ref threw that flag,
And he was shielded from the face mask. I don't know how he saw it.
I don't either. I agree with you. We'll call it if we see it.
No, I'm not bashful about saying a penalty is a penalty, but I saw him grab it. The hand went inside the shoulder pad. The face mask didn't move.
I saw the same thing you did, definitely.
Okay, at least I'm not crazy. 238. Matt, they didn't run the clock on the previous play. 2:38 left in the third. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers for the Vikes. Sidecar to the right is Brady Hakes.
No comment.
McLean back to pass again. Looking deep across the middle. Wounded duck. Incomplete. Chandler Bussey and Thomas Kononowski back on the coverage. Pass was intended for Gage Holly down at about the 10-yard line.
And what I like about that is classiness, is picking up the ball, giving it to the referee.
Nice defense down the field by Bussey and Kononowski.
You almost saw possibly another pick coming off of that play, but, just knocking it down is all that matters. South Range now up 23-7 over Struthers in the third.
McLean 6 for 14 passing for 103 and 2 picks. And here he's back to pass again, looking right, throwing right on the short little out that is hauled in by number 3, Nolan Hamilton. And he will get down to the 20-yard line, 13 yards and a first down.
Jack Gilly, I think, was on the tackle there.
Sounds right.
Ball down to the Mineral Ridge 21-yard line. First down, Vikings.
Good job offensively by Landon McLean getting the ball there.
McLean now 7 for 15 passing, 115 and 2 interceptions. First and 10 for the Vikes. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side, sidecar to the left. McLean back to pass. He pumps, he's sacked. Ball came loose, but McLean fell right back on top of it. He was sacked back at the 25-yard line.
Chase Moore, he has been getting better and better as the weeks have been going.
And, Matt, I'm going to agree with the voice in the booth. They're going to give it to both Moore brothers, 50 and 58.
I don't think they mind. I definitely saw 58 there first.
So loss of 4 on the play, back to the 25. Second and 14 for the Vikings. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Vikings trail by 16, but still a 2-score game.
Got to be a blast to play with your brother.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips left sidecar to the right. And they will hand it off, and that was Brady Hakes. He ran into a wall.
Chase Moore
at the line of scrimmage, and he bounced backwards, Matt.
Chase Moore.
Yeah, Chase definitely, again, getting better and better as this season is progressing. And his brother, Jordan, also becoming very adept at getting good penetration.
40 seconds now left in the third quarter. If Waterloo so chooses, this could be the final play of the frame.
Third down at 16.
They'll break the huddle. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Sidecar to the left is Hakes for McLean. Gets the pass. Throws it out to the right. Ralston dropped it, and was it intercepted? No.
Yep. Oh, man, it sure looked like he caught it on the
I think that was David Baker.
Wow. It must have hit the ground. It sure looked like he caught it on the rebound.
I thought he may have, but I believe it did end up falling to the turf at the last moment.
It was close. Definitely close.
I bet Ralston's kicking himself on that one. Certainly a catchable ball that McLean put out there for him. So 4th and 14 ball on the 25, maybe the 26-yard line. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Sidecar to the right is Hakes. McLean back to pass. Looking right, throwing deep. Missed his intended target. Flags on the play.
I will admit he did have a hand on his jersey, so that's a good call.
For number 29, Matthew Ralston. There are flags on the play.
He was definitely pulling some laundry there.
So, Matt, as we learned, pass interference is not an automatic first down.
Well, I think in this stadium it may be.
So after they mark off the penalty, it's just going to be a matter of how long it will be here on fourth down still.
The penalty is pass interference of Mineral Ridge.
And they pointed first down, but I don't think that's the case, Matt.
Okay.
As he's still walking. I think it's 4th and 1. No, they're going to move the chains.
Yeah, told you.
So 1st and 10 for the Vikes. Ball at the 11.
After the penalty brings up first down at Waterloo.
First and 10 for the Vikes. 9 seconds left in the quarter. As the Ridge defense jumps offside.
He got him. Normally, it's Shingledecker that does that, but he did a great job, Landon McLean, getting them to pop off sides.
And Matt, it wasn't just one. There were about 4 different,
he did a
different
good
Rams
job.
that jumped there. So 1st and 5. As again, we're still looking for our final play of the third quarter. McLean gets the play off the sideline. This will be the 9th play of the drive that has encompassed 64 yards so far.
It's been a long quarter.
You know, each team only had the ball 3 times in the first half. Each team has had the ball 3 times here just the third quarter. Low snap, McLean gets it away. Pass toward the corner of the end zone. Touchdown!
Good job by number 16.
Gage Hawley.
Gage Hawley.
Fought
Doing a
through
good
the
job.
defense of Thomas Kononowski to haul it in. They got one-on-one coverage to the outside, Matt, and the wide receiver won a play.
Yeah, he did a good job catching that ball right over the top of his head.
So again, Vikings don't have a kicker. They'll go for 2. They'll break the huddle. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right. Hakes is the sidecar to the right. McLean going to keep it.
Nice.
Gets met in the backfield. They're swarming him, and down he goes. The 2-point conversion is no good.
I believe that was Chase Moore on the tackle. No, that was Jordan Moore.
With 5 seconds left in the third quarter, your score, Mineral Ridge 28, Waterloo 18. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Call Niles Family Dentistry and Niles Denture Clinic for all your general dentistry and denture needs. Located at 827 Robbins Avenue in Niles, we offer free consultations and bridges, crowns, cosmetic bonding, full mouth extractions, implants, partials, root canals, and whitening procedures. Our denture clinic and labs offer denture repairs and relines while you wait. Please call us today at 330-652-2676 and speak to our friendly staff to make your appointment. That's 330-652-2676. Go Rams.
A 9-play, 70-yard drive that ends in a touchdown pass of 6 yards from Landon McLean to Gage Hawley. The 2-point conversion was no good. With 5 seconds left in the third quarter, Middle Ridge has a 10-point lead. It is 28-18.
That was a good series for the Vikings.
Back deep for Mineral Ridge, number 11, Christian Dunlap.
Definitely a defensive matchup for the most part. Those 2 interceptions, huge for the Rams, separating these 2 teams by 10 points right now.
They have loomed very large so far. Both touchdowns for the Ridge Rams here in the second half have been a direct result. As Matt, they're lining up for an onside kick here. McLean.
Bounces it, but jumping across the 50 to haul it in.
Was that?
No, it was 28 Hunter Stauffer.
28, my bad.
28, Hunter Stauffer.
Good job by the senior Hunter Stauffer, wide receiver, defensive back. Great hands. That's definitely not a situation you want to see that onside kick coming right at you.
You know, Matt, obviously the ball, ton of spin on it. A football's hard to catch as it is.
And the pressure.
So great job there by Hunter Stauffer, just saying, I've seen enough. I'm snagging this ball and then getting right down to the ground. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers for Shingledecker. Trips right, hands it off to Russell. Russell up the middle for a gain of 10, gain of 12.
For Jacob Russell.
And that's who you want to put the ball in the hands of Jacob Russell right now.
And that is how the third quarter will end. Your score at the end of 3. Mineral Ridge 28 and Waterloo 18. Back in 60 seconds here on the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Eastwood Mall is your go-to destination for football season fun. You'll find great stores and restaurants like Bass Pro Shops, Sports Obsession, Permati Brothers, JD Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, and so much more. Don't forget, Dave & Buster's will soon be open, bringing its own special brand of fun. Find out what's coming next by visiting the website, eastwoodmall.com.
Are you tired of settling for mediocre wings at sky-high prices? Belleria Niles has some of the best wing prices in Trumbull County, with 12 wings for $10 with over 15 flavors to choose from. Mention this show, Just Football with Matt Emsch, with your order and receive a free cheese puff until January 31st. Belleria at 602 Robbins Avenue, Niles, Ohio, 330-544-FOOD. That's 330-544-FOOD. Belleria, we sell taste one bite at a time.
Welcome back inside Vikings Stadium here in Atwater for the start of the fourth quarter. Ridge has the ball 1st and 10 at the Waterloo 37. They lead 28-18. Matt Lipsack and Matt Emch here with you for the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting. Shingledecker hands it off to Russell. Hitting the backfield.
Nice
by
fake.
Jeremiah Hayes. No, Shingledecker still had it.
Oh,
flag
there's a
down
flag.
the field as Shingledecker ran it all the way to the end zone.
Number 7.
But Matt, there's a holding flag down the field, but this may still end up being 1st and 10 for Ridge.
I think it should be. That was one of the better fakes I've ever seen Shingledecker run.
I mean, Matt, I thought Jacob Russell had the ball and was tackled at the line of scrimmage. Shingledecker kept that ball, went around the right side all the way to the goal line, but a flag is going to bring this back.
That was just it's such a shame from such a beautiful fake to have that brought back like that.
So after the penalty, it's going to be 1st and 3.
Ball on the Waterloo 30-yard line.
Starting to look a little bit like some place in Ohio I talk about often.
10 penalties for 115 yards on the Rams here this evening. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right. Shingledecker hands it off to Russell this time for real. Russell through a hole, dragging tacklers, still moving down to the 10.
Carried by number 4, Jacob Russell.
Yeah, he didn't care at all about what happened last play. He got it back for the offense. Good job by Thunder.
Russell, 21-yard gain down to the 9, 1st and goal for the Rams.
Salem and Beaver Local tied up 25-all in the fourth quarter.
Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right. Shingledecker keeps it. Off right tackle, Shingledecker to the 5. They're trying to push the pile, but I think
number 7, Owen Shingledecker.
They're going to give him the 4.
He has just been a force tonight.
Ball down to the Waterloo 4-yard line. 2nd down, goal to go.
Coming up on 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter.
Timeout for an injury. I think that's actually Shingledecker down on a knee.
Yeah, that's not what you want to see. It's time to start giving the ball more to Russell now.
Shingledecker, 16 carries for 119 yards here tonight. I don't think Owen had a 100-yard rushing game at all last year.
He is just tearing it up. I'm still blown away about it. He had the entire stadium faked out on that one, and he's running off the field on his own power.
Bingham's going to have to come in for a play at least.
He is definitely, after last week, more than capable
At this time,
of
we have
spotting
a round
him.
of applause for our chain gang: Tim Wise, Kevin Collins, Kenny Fetchier, and John Stevenson.
Ridge just going to walk right to the line of scrimmage. Landon Bingham's going to have to run at least one play at quarterback.
I would, leave him in if he's doing well, too.
I mean, honestly, just hand it to number 4 and let him go get his second touchdown of the game as they started to wind the clock and then decided better of it.
Player coming off the field.
Looks like maybe an equipment issue for the Vikings.
South Range up 23-13 on Struthers in the fourth quarter.
All right, shotgun, 4 wide receivers, trips right side. Carla right is Russell for Bingham. Handoff, Russell, untouched to the end zone. Touchdown.
Yeah, again, no reason to give the ball to anyone else but Russell right now.
Jacob Russell, the 4-yard touchdown run, second touchdown of the game, and I believe that's his 11th of the season. Extra point for upcoming from Steven Gutierrez.
23, Steven Gutierrez out of the hold of number 21, Thomas Kanowski.
All lined up for the extra point. And we've got a flag, little jump there by the Vikes.
All sides of Waterloo.
I don't even know if they reset the ball, Matt. I think, honestly, that Ridge might have declined the penalty.
I would, too.
Again, there's another flinch from the...
Another flag.
Waterloo Vikings just keep flinching.
Waterloo.
And, Matt, we talked about this a little bit last year. You're set up to run this kick from a certain distance, from a certain yard line, and you don't want to mess with the operation.
100%.
Snap back, ball down, kick is up. It's a low kick, but it is good. With 10:59 left in the fourth, your score. Mineral Ridge 35, Waterloo 18. Back in 30 seconds, you're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
In the Valley, football is king, and the Mahoning Valley Federals are looking to build the 2024 roster with talent forged in this area to compete for a Tri-Point Football League championship. If you're 18 and older and looking to return to the gridiron, call General Manager John Galbraith at 330-540-1099 or visit the team on Facebook at Mahoning Valley Federals Developmental Football. The Mahoning Valley Federals, honoring the football tradition in the Valley.
Call Niles Family Dentistry and Niles Denture Clinic for all your general dentistry and denture needs. Located at 827 Robbins Avenue in Niles, we offer free consultations and bridges, crowns, cosmetic bonding, full mouth extractions, implants, partials, root canals, and whitening procedures. Our denture clinic and labs offer denture repairs and relines while you wait. Please call us today at 330-652-2676 and speak to our friendly staff to make your appointment. That's 330-652-2676. Go Rams.
4-play, 49-yard drive that ended in a 4-yard touchdown run for Jacob Russell. Gutierrez's extra point was good, and now he will drive it deep. Matt, this is what we want to see as K. Thomas hauls it in at the 15. He's at the 30, and that is where he will get wrapped up. Actually, he got out to about the 33-yard line.
Michael Lockhart on the tackle.
He was certainly among one of, I think, at least 3.
Lockhart and number 3, Jack Gilly.
There you go. I thought there was at least one more Ridge Ram in there on the tackle, but
You know, Matt, that's what we want to see. Let them drive it deep.
Big time. I agree with you every single time. Don't give up yardage. There's no reason to do it when you have a horse that can do it for you. South Range 30-13 now in the fourth quarter. 5:15 left in that matchup.
21-yard return for Cade Thomas, who is having a great yard returning the ball tonight, averaging 28 yards, and does have a 77-yard return for a touchdown. Here McLean, empty backfield on first down, low snap, able to grab it in, and he will throw a pop-up pass to Cade Thomas, but he's going to go nowhere.
BB9. Good job.
As the Vikes try to make something out of nothing there, and Matthew only ended up losing 2 on the play.
Yeah, he's lucky.
Thomas.
He's lucky that he got that.
Pick up number 50, Jordan Moore.
That was BB9, I'm sorry. And Jordan might have half of that.
13.
You know, Matt, you don't hear defensive linemen getting tackles on pass plays very often that aren't screens. That certainly wasn't a design screen play.
Right.
As they actually ended up losing 3 on the play, back to the 31. Shotgun 4 wide receivers. McLean, little bubble screen out to Anderson. Right there trying to make the tackle is Lockard. Anderson breaks the tackle and steps out of bounds up near a first down.
If it wasn't for Jordan Moore by pushing him out of bounds, that would have got a lot more.
And he gets 14 up to the 45 and a first down.
He had some good scoots on that play.
Ball out to the Waterloo 45-yard line. First down, Vikings.
Another Ursuline still up 35-0 in the fourth quarter over Harding.
Second catch of the game for Anderson. He has 31 receiving yards. McLean, another bubble screen over to Cade Thomas. He's got 5, he's got 10. Anderson down the far sideline and steps out of bounds at the 30-yard line. 15-yard gain.
Cade Thomas. Hit by number 5, Jonathan Rossi.
Gain of 15 and a first down.
Ball down to the Mineral Ridge 28-yard line. First down at Waterloo.
Oh, sorry, that went much further than I thought it did. It's actually a gain of
it sure did.
27 on the play. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins each side. Sidecar to the left is Hakes. McLean back to pass, looking right, throwing right, knocked down at the line of scrimmage by number 50.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Chase Moore.
It was Jordan.
McLean's pass intended for number 1, Keyshawn Anderson, knocked down by number 58. Chase Moore.
You know, Matt, it really doesn't matter. Their numbers are so close.
I can't wait for the new glasses. That's all I'll say.
Both Moore brothers having a great game defensively and offensively.
All right, Matt, so 58. 58 is Chase. He plays the right side of the line. Pass came to left. That was knocked down by Jordan. Final answer.
Whatever you say, brother.
Okay. Second and 10 for the Vikings. 9:44 left in the fourth. McLean low snap. He handles it. Back to pass. Throws one deep. Has a man just out of his reach at the goal line. Diving effort for, I believe, Gage Hawley.
Yeah, he almost got that ball.
I think it was Owen Silak down there in coverage, and McLean blew past him in the last 5 years. Or sorry, Hawley blew past him in the last 5 yards. Third and 10 ball at the 28-yard line. 9:38 left in the fourth quarter.
Final, Poland 28-0 over Hubbard.
That is bound to make Mr. Mark Meads very unhappy.
Yeah, Mark's not real happy.
Empty backfield for McLean. 5 wide receivers. Trips right, pair to the left. Coming in motion is Luke Thomas. He'll take the jet handoff. He gets the corner. Thomas to the 20. Flags on the play as he got down to about the...
That's coming back.
He got down to the 11.
Push up by number 7, Owen Shingledecker. Flags on the play.
So a gain of 17 going to be wiped out. And it must have been bad, Matt, because there were 2 flags on the play.
Yeah, that was a rarity for this game to see 2 at the same time against Waterloo.
So we'll see where they walk it back to.
Holding Waterloo.
They will put it down at the 37. So 3rd and 19 upcoming for the Vikes. Inside of 9.5 left in this fourth quarter. 17-point lead for the Rams.
It's been a long game.
The second half really slowed down as it's 9:20 now here in Atwater. Empty backfield. Anderson comes in motion. Right to left. McLean rolling left, throwing left. It's going to be hauled in by Anderson. And he turns on the Jets. Anderson up near the first down.
Anderson.
Not real sure the Ram who had the tackle that pushed him out of bounds. I'm sure we'll hear that number in a second.
Waiting to see where they set the ball down at. That was a very nice play.
Yeah, it was. He's got some excellent speed. Keyshawn Anderson. I think
they had to get to
Chandler
the 17.
Chandler Bussey was the one who pushed him out of bounds.
They had to get to the 17 for the first down. It looks like they've put the ball down at the 20. So 4th and 3 upcoming is my guess. Just waiting for the official to step away from the ball.
Okay.
I don't know why the lead stick is leaning like that. Are they calling for a measurement?
I mean, that would be the only explanation.
Like the refs haven't given us any indicator of what's going on. Nobody's called a timeout. I don't see any injured players on the field.
Unless there's a problem with they broke one of the sticks.
I guess that's a possibility.
Because the 2 chain gang guys are crossing the field right now. Unless they're not. Yeah, they're looking for new sticks. Yep, that's what they're doing. They're running to the shed.
Run into the shed.
Let's take a break here, Matty.
All right, back in just a few here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Life is short. Eat more cupcakes. A Baker's Bakery, family owned and operated with over 16 years in business. It's your sweet spot for freshness baked daily. They have cookies, donuts, cakes, pastries, 95 different types of cupcakes, parfaits, stuffed and candied fruits, and so much more. You can find them at their newest location, 4365 Youngstown Warren Road across from Spectrum. Happiness is homemade and it starts in the bakery. A Baker's Bakery would like to wish their son, David Baker, number 2, and the Rams the best of luck. Go Rams.
With over 30 years of experience, Madurix Butcher Block in Mineral Ridge is a quality-driven company focused on great personal service. Our fresh meats are of the finest cut. We make a variety of burgers, sausages, and a full line of deli meats. Using our own smokehouse, we prepare different types of jerky, snack sticks, kibasi, bacon, hot dogs, and bone-in hams. When your tummy needs some relief, call 652-BEEF. That's 330-652-2333.
Dunlap's Repair Service is a local business that repairs water and drain lines, and they are also state certified to install and test backflow devices. If you need installation for faucets, toilets, and water heaters, Joe and Noah Dunlap are the ones to call. They are fully bonded and insured, offer 24-hour emergency service, and are available to give you free estimates. For all your plumbing needs, call Dunlap Repair Service at 330-718-8650 or 330-406-8820.
Mineral Ridge Tire and Automotive. Our mission is to provide honest, reliable, and reputable service and repair in a family-oriented environment where our customers are informed and confident in our abilities to oversee their repair and maintenance needs. From new tires, oil changes, batteries, and fluid film appointments, we value our long-lasting relationships with our customers, community, and suppliers. Call 330-349-0111.
Here we go.
All right.
The chains have been swapped out. 9:02 left in the fourth.
35-18. 4th and 1, ball on the 19.
Matt, I'm going to disagree with the scoreboard. The tail end of the football is on the 20. I'm going to call it 4th and 2.
Gotcha.
Brings up 4th down and short.
Or you can just say 4th and short. I like it that way, too. Still playing around with the chains over there on the far sideline.
Probably a set they don't use often.
All right, we're ready to go. McLean, empty backfield. He may just keep it himself here. 4 wide receivers and a tight end right. Now he'll bring Kate Thomas in motion and fakes the handoff. McLean in trouble, going nowhere. David Baker blew that play up from the start.
Yeah, good job also by Jordan Moore getting in the background with Jack Gilly.
Baker. Waterloo turns it over on down.
Good job. They sent the house. That's exactly what they needed to do. No really any guessing on that play what they were going to be running.
And they're going to mark the ball at the 25.
Mineral Ridge takes over in their own 25-yard line.
And they'll take over with 8:49 left in this game. Owen Shingledecker back in at quarterback. As Matt, that's an I formation. No, check that was Balestrino in at quarterback.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I would not put Shingledecker back in. I'll be honest with you.
As that was Russell straight ahead.
Yeah, just hand him the ball. Give it to Thunder. Let that offensive line. And that was a huge bug that just flew by me.
Gain of 6 on the play. Now here's another handoff. Carrying it ahead is Russell. Spins off a tackle. Gets out to the 40.
Russell. Second number 1, Keyshawn Anderson. Number 29, Matthew Ralston.
Just have that offensive line milk the clock. You know, you're starting to see hands on hips on that defense. It's not easy going against a bigger offensive line like Ridge has right now with Russell in the background. It's just not got to be pleasant right now.
All right, Balestrino's at quarterback, and they're running a 3-man eye, and they give it to Shingledecker, the deep man. And Shingledecker breaks the tackle. He's across midfield. Runs over Ralston in the secondary.
Yeah, he was fired up on that play. I tell you what, again, I have just been blown away by the speed and the strength that Shingledecker has grown since his junior year last year.
Down to the 34, a 26-yard gain.
34-yard line, first down, Mineral Ridge.
Definitely turned around, sorry, Matt, since first 2 games.
Pro formation, double tight end, 3 in the backfield. Balestrino hands it off to the up man, that's Dunlap.
Up. He's still
and
up.
He spun off the pile. Dunlap, 15, 10, cuts to the inside, touchdown.
Great job. That shows you why you never stop. You keep the legs churning. You got to wrap up those defenders got to wrap up those offensive players. You cannot count that somebody else is going to bring him down.
What a play for Christian Dunlap. He ran into the pile. And just when you thought the play was over, he spun it to the outside, brought it to the left, and went the distance for 34 yards.
Yeah, that was a big play. I'm sure Dad Joe is excited. Mom, too.
Gutierrez for the extra point. Snap back, ball down. The kick is up. The kick is good. With 7:19 left in the fourth, your score, Mineral Ridge 42 and Waterloo 18. Back in 60 seconds, you're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Life is short. Eat more cupcakes. A Baker's Bakery, family owned and operated with over 16 years in business. It's your sweet spot for freshness baked daily. They have cookies, donuts, cakes, pastries, 95 different types of cupcakes, parfaits, stuffed and candied fruits, and so much more. You can find them at their newest location, 4365 Youngstown Warren Road across from Spectrum. Happiness is homemade and it starts in the bakery. A Baker's Bakery would like to wish their son, David Baker, number 2, and the Rams the best of luck. Go Rams.
A 4-play, 75-yard drive that ends in a 34-yard touchdown run for Christian Dunlap. The extra point from Steven Gutierrez was good. 7:19 left in the fourth. Mineral Ridge leads 42-18.
You have another final. Ursuline Irish 35-0 over Warren Harding.
Gutierrez drives it deep. Thomas catches it at the 20 and steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Michael Lockhart on the tackle for the Rams.
Ran out by number 13, Michael Lockhart.
Probably the best coverage play that we have seen from this Mineral Ridge Rams team tonight.
Still 7:15 left in the fourth. This game is just crawling now.
Yeah, Matt, we were humming along until halftime, and then I'll tell you what happened. Waterloo started passing the ball instead of running the ball.
Yeah, they did. I mean, you got to do it in the situation that they're in. I would assume it's going to start to speed up. You're going to start to see second stringers start to get plugged in.
Shotgun 4 wide, Anderson in motion. Right to left, McLean rolling left, throwing left, caught by Anderson. Balestrino with a nice shoestring tackle as Anderson gets to the 40-yard line on a gain of 7.
BB9, like you said, had a great shoestring tackle, and then the penetration, great job by number 51, Justin Sedetic.
So 2nd and 3, ball at the 40. Coming in motion this time is Luke Thomas. He's wrapped up in the backfield.
Jordan Moore.
Number 50, wrapped him up back at the 35-yard line. Lost of 5 on the play.
Yeah, those Moore brothers are really starting to become a dangerous twosome. And Sedetic is doing a great job at nose tackle. That was Jordan.
Just gonna shake my head at that one. 3rd and 8, ball at the Vikings 35-yard line. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers, twins to each side. Sidecar to the right is Hakes. McLean, quick little pass out to the right is dropped by Luke Thomas.
Chase Moore did a good job getting out on the edge, grabbing that ball. And you're starting to see the 2nd and 3rd stringers get plugged in now. Now that's a punting team as well. You got to imagine that Coach Shaner's going to start putting those 2nd stringer and 3rd stringers in.
Matt, this is our first punt of the game.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Holy cow. Okay.
Our first, every drive is in either an interception, a turnover on downs, or a touchdown. K. Thomas with the punt. Fair catch signaled by Rossi. He'll haul it in at the 32-yard line.
That was a good catch.
It was a nice kick. It was a nice kick, a nice catch. Just an all-around good operation. They said it was Dunlap who fair caught that. I thought it was very clearly John Rossi.
It was.
You know what? People say these things. I doubt my eyes sometimes.
No, it was Rossi.
Mineral Ridge starts on their own 32-yard line.
You know what? I think they're having the same issues that we do sometimes, that some of those numbers look, very similar.
Okay, but Dunlap is 11 and Rossi's 5.
I don't know what to say, brother. I agree with you.
So, Matt, except for the drive that ended in the kneel down for halftime, Ridge has scored touchdowns on 6 straight drives.
Wow. They've turned it on.
It's going to be Balestrino back at quarterback. in a three-man pro I. He's going to toss it over to Chandler Bussey, running to the right. Palestrino, the lead blocker. And Bussey's going to get a gain of
Here by number 8, Chandler Bussey.
5 yards.
Back up number 24, Brady Hakes, and number 8, Kate Thomas.
So Bussey with the gain out to, no, we're only going to give him the 36.
Gain of 4 in the last play brings up 2nd down and 6.
Back to the pro I. They'll hand it to the up man.
Uh-oh, who's down?
And it was not, is that Shingledecker?
I hope not. If that's Shingledecker, that is all on the coaches because he should not be in the game. Of all people.
Handoff went to Dunlap. It was a gain of 5 out to the 41. It'll be 3rd and 1. There's 4:59.
He's shaking up, too. I hope that's not. I mean, you don't want to see anybody hurt. But of all people, if that is Shingledecker, what are you doing putting him in the game? It's 42-18. You do not put your starting quarterback who's having the best season of his life. Oh, man.
Attending to the injured Ram, we don't have confirmation on the number yet.
He is holding his. I don't.
It looks like they're
see.
looking at the left leg, I believe.
Yeah, it definitely looks like his. The way they're checking it would be knee. Oh my God.
Let's go ahead and step aside for a break while they attend to the injured Ram. 4:59 left in the 4th. Rams lead 42-18. You're listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Dunlap's Repair Service is a local business that repairs water and drain lines, and they are also state certified to install and test backflow devices. If you need installation for faucets, toilets, and water heaters, Joe and Noah Dunlap are the ones to call. They are fully bonded and insured, offer 24-hour emergency service, and are available to give you free estimates. For all your plumbing needs, call Dunlap Repair Service at 330-718-8650 or 330-406-8820.
It was Michael Lockard shaken up on the play, able to get over to the sideline.
Hope he's okay.
3rd and 1 for the Rams. Ball at the 41. Just need to get it up to the 42. Palestrino still at quarterback. 3-man I. And they'll hand it to the deep man. I believe that was Bussey.
Was it?
And he gets out to the 47-yard line for a gain of 6 and a 1st down.
He came off he got that ball. He shot through that hole like a rocket.
And we saw Bussey turn on the Jets last week at Jackson Milton for a late touchdown run.
He's got some serious speed.
Bussey's got speed. Silak's got speed.
Silak's got 3 more years, or 2 after this.
Lot of speed for the young skill players for this Mineral Ridge offense. Palestrino hands it to the up man. I believe that's Dunlap.
Number 11, Christian Dunlap.
Was that a flag?
Number 52,
No.
Austin Hurst.
See, that ball they're tossing in the background keeps confusing me sometimes.
I understand. Of course, this 3-man I is messing with me as well.
You know what, though? If you're going to practice it in a game like this, start to perfect it, you get in a situation where you need to run it. Teams aren't used to seeing that. It's dangerous.
So it's a number with the 20. It's Dunlap, and then it's Bussey, and they handed it to the first back.
Number 22, Blake
Basista. There we go.
I tell you what, I love Jordan more the way that he's running all the way downfield, perceiving possibly that he might have a running back hit off of his hip and turn it on. That's the way you block.
So Blake Basista with an 8-yard carry and a 1st down. So that's the lineup of the backs. It's Basista, Dunlap, and then Bussey's the deep back. Palestrino with the pitch to Bussey, running off the left. Bussey
to the line of scrimmage, trying to fall forward. He'll gain 2 on the play.
Good job by the defense of the Vikings. A host of players making tackles. I think number 52, Austin Hurst, led the way.
Gain of 2 in the play brings up 2nd down and 8.
And Matt Rich just trying really to take the air out of the football right now. One more first down, and they'll be able to kneel on it and send us to the buses happy. 2nd and 8. Balestrino under center. Hands it to the up man Dunlap. He'll get a gain down to the 34-yard line for a gain of 4. It'll be 3rd and 4.
Tackled by number 12, Landon McClain, number 55, Dominic Harris. Gain of 3 in the play brings up 3rd down and 5.
All right, they only gave him the 35, even though the side judge here closest to us, who was probably the only one who could actually see the ball on the play, said the ball was at the 34. But all right, 3rd and 5, ball at the 35. Balestrino under center, hands it to the up man, Basista. They're just going to push that offensive line forward. It's still going. 10 yards, 15. They still haven't blown the whistle. Finally, the whole pile falls down.
That was a great job by the offensive line and the running back. You do not stop churning those legs until you hear the whistle. And I'll tell you what, I like seeing BB9 under center.
And Matt, the whole pile, the whole offensive line, move forward 15 yards on that.
Yeah, there's no quit. That's the way you do it. You're taught never to stop until you hear the whistle.
And Matt, with 140 left, they don't need to hand it off, and they could just have Balestrino take a knee, but he is going to pitch it to Chandler Bussey here, who gets hit in the backfield. And flag on the play, could be a face mask, could be a hold.
Brady Hakes on the tackle. He has just had an unbelievable game. Defensively, specifically, Brady Hakes has been a monster.
And it is a face mask on Waterloo. Half the distance to the goal. We'll put that down at the 10. And, Matt, I wonder if this is the point where Brian Shaner has seen enough.
Yeah, I mean, no reason to get anybody hurt anymore. Just take a knee, take the win home.
Ball down to the Waterloo 10-yard line.
So I don't even know why the chains are still up, as Balestrino's going to hand it to the up man Dunlap. Pushes the pile down to the 7.
Christian Dunlap.
Dunlap had that huge run when everyone thought he was down. He had no stop in his run, and he turned, made that spin, and he was gone.
A 34-yard touchdown run for Christian Dunlap.
One minute left in the game, 42-18 in the fourth quarter.
1st and goal for Ridge. They hand it to the up man, Basista. Still pushing the pile. He got down to about the 4.
Carried by number 22, Blake Basista.
Is Coach just going to keep running the ball until the time is up? Me looking at injuries, you have one guy that's down at least for the night. Just take a knee.
And, Matt, I don't know, the computer doesn't look at point differential when it comes to playoff rankings, and those are just a couple of weeks away.
Right.
Balestrino to Bussey, the deep man. Trying to squirt to the outside.
Oh, there was a cheap shot there. See, that's what happens. 22, that is Luke Thomas getting a little frustrated. I understand. You have a situation where you just can't stop the team. You're going to do whatever you can. Game over. 42-18.
All right, clock reads 000. Your final score here from Atwater. Mineral Ridge 42 and Waterloo 18. We're going to step aside for a quick 60-second break. When we come back, the post-game show. You've been listening to the Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Rams Game of the Week here on Tri-County Digital Broadcasting.
Eastwood Mall is your go-to destination for football season fun. You'll find great stores and restaurants like Bass Pro Shop, Sports Obsession, Permati Brothers, JD Sports, Buffalo Wild Wings, and so much more. Don't forget, Dave & Buster's will soon be open, bringing its own special brand of fun. Find out what's coming next by visiting the website, eastwoodmall.com.
One of a kind, Eastwood Mall.
Need brakes on your vehicle? At Main Street Auto, we service most makes and model cars, trucks, and SUVs. $279.95 for most vehicles, using premium ceramic brake pads, rotors, and new hardware. We also replace brake lines and wheel cylinders, located at 33 West State Street in downtown Niles. Call to schedule your appointment at 330-502-4776.
Jesse's Dairy Cove is a hometown favorite, located at 3743 State Route 46, across from the gazebo in Mineral Ridge. Enjoy all of your favorite ice cream. We have over 32 hard scoop and over 40 soft serve favorites. We also have a large food menu, including homemade chili sauce, sloppy joes, pulled pork, fresh cut french fries, and mac and cheese. This fall, we'll start our homemade cookie and party trays. Visit our website at jessesdairycove.com to see our menu. At Jesse's Dairy Cove, we appreciate your business and wish good luck to the Rams.
Do you crave mysteries? Are you fascinated by the unexplained? Then summon your courage and plunge into the deep, dark abyss of what lurks beneath. A YouTube channel that dives into the unexplained, the supernatural, eyewitness reports, and more. The real question is, can you handle the truth? Simply search What Lurks Beneath on YouTube, if you think you're brave enough.
Shining Stars Dance and Baton in Niles, Ohio is home to state, regional, national, and international world champions. They offer a wide variety of classes for ages 2.5 and up for boys and girls. Celebrating over 31 years in business, the excellent staff of instructors will help take your baton twirling skills to the next level. Shining Stars would like to wish all the cheerleaders, dance line, band, feature twirler Amira, and players a successful season. Go Rams!
Back at Vikings Stadium here in Atwater for the post-game show. Your final score, Mineral Ridge 42 and Waterloo 18. Ridge was up at halftime 13-12 and then outscored the Vikes 29-6 the rest of the way. Shingledecker with a touchdown run at 8:27 of the third quarter made it 21-12. Shingledecker with a 33-yard pass to Balestrino made it 28-12. Landon McLean with a 6-yard pass to Gage Hawley made it 28-18. Jacob Russell with a 4-yard touchdown run made it 35-18. And then Brady Balestrino with a handoff to Christian Dunlap, who went 34 yards for a touchdown, was our second half scoring. And Matt, really the tail of the tape, it boils down to the rushing yards. Mineral Ridge on the game had 416 rushing yards to the 51 rushing yards for the Vikings.
Holy cow. I mean, that's all you have to say. Offensive line did an absolutely unbelievable job. Owen Shingledecker just keeps getting better and better. What more do you have to say about Russell? I mean, he is incredible.
Another outstanding performance for Jacob Russell. 21 carries, 171 yards, and 2 touchdowns. But, Matt, I think I'm going to give my player of the game to Shingledecker.
Yeah.
5 for 8 passing for 70 yards, a touchdown and an interception. 18 carries for 151 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, he absolutely offensively deserves it. And I think tonight, defensively, Jordan Moore deserves it on defense.
All right, so next week, the Rams will return home. It's been a while.
Yeah.
Can't remember for the life of me who they play.
Honestly, I don't know.
Give me 2 seconds. I'll make a couple of clicks, and I feel like this should be right on the tip of my tongue. Lowville, big game.
Huge matchup.
Big game against the Lowville Rockets at home next week.
They're going to want revenge from last season.
And Lowville fell to 3-2. They got stomped by Western Reserve,
Wow.
41-22.
That's a big matchup looming in the distance.
So keep an eye out for that, as you know, Lowville last year had that passing attack with Balone under center, and I believe he's back this year.
Yeah, he is. It'll be a big matchup.
We haven't seen the deep ball be the Achilles heel of this defense yet this year. I mean, really, it's kind of been in the trenches, you know, when they suffered those first 2 losses. That's where we saw them get beat, was the interior.
Yeah.
So, pregame show starts at 6:45 from Joe Lane Stadium. Matt, we've named our player of the game. Any final thoughts?
I'm just absolutely impressed with how the Rams have turned everything around since those first 2 losses. Again, losses can be more meaningful than wins.
One more time, your final score, Mineral Ridge 42 and Waterloo 18. We'll catch you next weekend from Joe Lane Stadium. Sound out. Fade to black.
Tri-County Digital Broadcasting would like to thank you for listening to tonight's Eastwood Mall Mineral Ridge Game of the Week. Thank you to all of our sponsors and to all of our listeners. Have a great weekend, everybody.
There you go, sir. Thank you. Thanks again.
That was a half hour longer than last week's game.
Yeah, that was a long one, boy.
Just my stupid wallet fell out of my pants again. Halftime, I was thinking, oh, we might have a game on our hands, and did not turn out that way.